Hello, team.
和英雄联盟星之守护者联名系列卡莎现已上市，一起感受峡谷的时尚魅力时刻。
Oh, sorry, I'm a little bit late.
京东电竞参与 LPL 赛事预测，即可获得
Not quite actually late, but
超多大奖。我自己平时也会
I've literally only just made it.
预测赢了很多惊动，大家快来试试吧。光明莫斯利安助力2024英雄联盟职业联赛春季赛。
Okay.
与此同时，我们的现场已经准备就绪，让我们把画面交给北京现场，一起期待这场精彩的对决。
观看2024英雄联盟职业联赛春季赛，您可以通过英雄联盟客户端、掌上英雄联盟及英雄联盟赛事官网、LPLQQ.com、虎牙直播、斗鱼直播、哔哩哔哩直播、咪咕视频、腾讯视频、腾讯体育、新浪微博、微信视频号进行收看。电视机前的召唤师可以通过百视通平台收看全程赛事。梅赛德斯奔驰 EQE 纯电 SUV 实力俱全，胜券在握。李宁英雄联盟联名系列星之守护者卡莎现已上市。逛京东，搜京东电竞，参与赛事预测赢手机。光明莫斯利安助力2024英雄联盟职业联赛春季赛。开一局吗？开就开，保护有多度，尽情开一局。感谢全场保护的杜蕾斯。美服速霸，极速保护，全效应万变。玩游戏OPPO AI 手机，赛场万象自在掌握。TCL 全屋智慧家电，峡谷英雄敢为不凡。2024 LPL 官方指定家电产品，更受电竞用户喜欢的能量饮料。有能量当然战马，血脉不停 ，buff 不断，超神根本停不下来。酷睿14代 HX 战力再加1。职业玩家首选拓技 TGIF 电竞椅。
I take perfectly on time. Well, I'm glad that's one of us agrees with that. What? All right, give me one moment.
LPL 选手意味着什么？
舞台特别大嘛，台下观众还坐了特别多的人。看我三 Q 吗？看我三 Q， 看我三 Q。火力强一些，火力强。
Why is this not
自
working?
信要被打没了都。
第一场的时候，压力可能比较大，发挥也不是很好。
做了多之后。
Okay. Scratch that. I'm just going back to the original plan. It's all gone fucking wrong. Sorry, guys. Professional streamer here, by the way. I've not seen this.
要继续保持对这个游戏的热情嘛。
哦，不是觉得没被看到。
来到 LPL 就会面临很多的压力嘛，希望自己可以把这一部分压力转化为动力。
没有一个特别好的目标的话，我觉得那样打这件事
Oh, I wish I knew what they were saying.
太大的意义。如果说英雄联盟教会了我什么，无论遇到什么困难以及挫折，我都会努力向前。加油！
Poggers. Hey, Techno Chickens. How you doing, man?
成为 LPL 选手是我一直以来最大的梦想。
打职业并不是打好游戏这么简单。我有想证明的东西，很想证明自己。
So I guess this is a feature all about the
我
rookies.
现在实力不足以去拿到这个冠军，或许不是今年，也不是明年，但是在未来，我一定会捧起属于自己的奖杯。
Rosie's 13 today. Holy crap. 13. That's crazy, man.
我相信是金子一定会。
Tell Rosie I said happy birthday. 15.
就感觉是小时候的梦想吧，小时候就想成为职业选手。
以前我是看 IG 长大的，然后我现在在
No,
IG
it
就
can't
感觉
just
很
be
梦幻。
rookies that have prize games talking.
我觉得只有站在最高舞台上那一刻，才会更体现出来这个问题的答案。
我当时心里就在想，我有一天会不会自己站上那个舞台去跟 LCK 的人较量啊？
我觉得没有一个职业选手会否定这种可能。
All right.
欢迎来到2024年英雄联盟职业联赛春季赛。
Wait, why is the
本
audio
场比赛
echoing?
是在坚定你所相信的北京 JDG 主场进行。首先，让我们欢迎
Am I going crazy or is the audio echoing? Ah, it's on the stream. Everyone's saying Dolby sound in chat. I thought that was me. I thought I was having tech issues, but it's on the stream. That's so funny.
上单 YSPM，
It's coming through the speakers and the crowd mic is picking it up. That's what's going on.
打野乐言，中单 Crying，
I wonder which team is the crowd favorite today, because they're in JDG's arena, but honestly, IG are popular as fuck. Hey,
辅助 Wink， 以及主教练龙。
all right. Let me get back in the zone here.
接下来，让我们欢迎北京 JDG Intel Esports Club。
Munch, who do you got winning this series? Well, I feel like it sort of has to be JDG, right? Based on the recent series from IG, losing to LNG, losing to FPX. Now, obviously, LNG and FPX both look pretty good in those series, but
上单
I mean, JDG kind of smurfing recently. They beat AL. They beat Top Esports in an absolute banger series. Maybe the best series of the split. I feel like this should be a JDG win in theory.
牙膏
We'll have to find out. We'll have to find out. But I would say JDG are a favorite. I feel like JDG have really come into their stride.
下路 Ruler，
You think IG gets at least one game? I think that's pretty possible. Hey, Daniel.
辅
Nice
助
to see another stream. Thanks, man.
Mini，
Appreciate that. Nice to see you in chat again. JDG 2-0, but game should be kind of close. I don't know, actually. I think maybe JDG kind of run away with it. Hey, someone joined the Munch Bunch, but my sound is too loud.
LPL 春季赛第8周第1日的第1场对决，由 IG 对阵
Let me
北
do my
京 JDG 英特尔。
Full screen projector so I can see things better.
无畏进巅峰
Liquid Aleco, thank you so much for the prime. Appreciate that, mate. Welcome to the Munch Bunch. Much appreciated. First, my prediction. I mean, I've got to see the draft, bro. Got to see the draft. My prediction is like 2-0, maybe 2-1 JDG. But yeah, I'm not predicting the first map until I see the draft. You know.
今天5点嘛，可能精神一点。就
Come on, Cynic.
我觉得今天这个对局的第一局蛮重要的一点。
I mean, I'm down for IG winning. I'd rather IG look good as we head to playoffs. Like, we're getting real close to playoffs now.
命的队伍，其实第一局还 还蛮关键的。对，尤其第一把，我觉得 IG 在蓝嘛，先看看选人上面怎么玩，因为打。
What do you think of the Fox's KDF series? I've not seen it.
比如说现在这个中单卡尔玛，如果
Is it worth watching?
京东自己搬的话，你可能要考虑，即使在蓝色方。然后第二就是
I've watched barely any LCK this year, so I'm really out of the loop when it comes to LCK.
大家都意识到，就是他这个生涯接近80%胜率的落是真的有点难以应对。
其实他的落的风格跟 On 又是两个风格。
Yeah, Leanne's been kind of insane this year, honestly. I'm really impressed by how well Leanne has been playing.
我有一个理论，我不知道你同不同意，就是我觉得他这个落。
Oh shit! I never ran ads before we started.
卡纳卫有点这个相辅相成，因为卡纳卫玩的英雄都是要冲进去的。你看他玩赵信，玩瞎子，打野贾克斯，他最近。
Or maybe I'll try and run ads after champ select in the hopes that that will stop the pre-roll happening in game.
或者落先进我再进，就是他都是一起进场的，就更加显得落这个英雄符合京
东就是一个打中后期的队伍。在这种
This shit again.
其实
Good Blu-ray.
对线能发育，他打团能力是在辅助里绝对很一零一档。
It's IG2O. Trust me, JDG sucks. Yeah, we'll see, dude. We'll see. Actually broke the record for most points scored at a series. What do you mean points scored? As in kills?
但我觉得说回 IG 吧，对于 IG 来讲，今天比较关键的一是我们刚才聊到的这个下路
Top 4 BLG JDG Tez Milky Way. I mean, you're not that far wrong, to be honest. I can't believe FPX might actually be a full-on top 4 team. It's crazy. And even WE have started to look a little shaky. IG have started to look shaky. Ninjas in Pajamas look shaky. I mean, to be honest, it's not even arguable that they're a top 4 team. I do worry, though, like, if FPX is a top 4 team right now, that makes me a little nervous in general. Maybe they can keep this run going, but I don't know. If a team figures out how to play around Milky Way, which we have seen a little bit of already, I don't think the rest of the roster can stand up. So if this is a team that ends up going to MSI, for example, I think they will have leveled up massively in playoffs, or LPL doesn't look very strong. That's the problem. I do think FPX have been playing really well, though. I just worry whether or not they can keep that longevity going, you know? Oh, here we go. So, still 14.4, I think. Karma and Smolder banned, Nautilus and Ash banned by JDG. Oh no, this is 14.5 now, right? This is 14.5. Lucian banned as well. Kalista is open. I think that's what Arn is angling for. But also, Arn is a Draven player, so he can kind of just leave Kalista open. And if JDG pick the Kalista, Arn can play Draven. It's a really, really good matchup into the Kalista. So you could see like a Xin Zhao first pick, Ari first pick. Is that where we're at now? Wow. So high priority in the mid lane. Nico was banned. I think Azir is back at this point. But I don't know if the meta has sped up too much for Azir. So the Kalista open. It is going to be locked in by JDG, so you expect the Renata alongside it. And then I think Arn locks in Draven. I think this was intentional by IG. I think this is a Draven angle, and I think they were looking for this Draven angle from the word go. I think they're going Draven Blitzcrank or something crazy like that. I'll be disappointed if not. Why does it keep doing that? What do you think? JDG made the right move subbing out Flandre for Sheer? Oh my god, if he actually locks the Blitzcrank, I'm a fucking genius. Pike's even more exciting, I think. But, yeah, I think Sheer on average is an upgrade, to be honest. Based on what we've seen this split, Sheer's looked really good. I'm hyped for Sheer. I'm fully on board for that swap. Andre didn't look good this split, so... And Sheer stood up to 369. Like, Sheer had a really, really good series against Top Esports. So, we called the Draven Blitzcrank. We're going aggressive on the side of JDG, so at this point you could go like Talia in the mid lane to play for bot lane. Annie has started sneaking again as well. Kind of a similar thing where you can be, well, not really, but at level 6 you've got a lot of roaming potential. Outside of that, they're really not similar at all. I guess they both have big potential as well. All right, Annie versus Ahri and Kalista versus Draven. In the meta where everyone's playing fucking Smolder plus X and Zeri to answer it, we get Kalista versus Draven to start our day. Thank you, Jesus. You fucking G. Oh dear. Lovely. Lovely start. I'm all aboard for this. I'm well happy with this so far. So we're banning Lien out in the jungle with the Nidalee. We could ban the Kindred too if we fancy. But I think Ganavi's quite happy to either take Kindred or take on Kindred. I wouldn't be surprised to see a Vi at this point from Lien. But maybe that's something that Kanavi can pick here to deny the Vi Ahri combo. Vi and Ahri as a 2v2 is incredibly strong. Xin Zhao's banned, Lee Sin's banned. Okay, we're just blinding the K'Sante. Oh, the Camille again. We keep on seeing this. So Camille's locked in. Are we really going Viego? I guess Viego works so well with this comp, right? It's so easy to get that first kill and then get the reset. YSKM on his Camille as well. Okay. Hype draft from IG. Really hype draft from IG. And then Jax. I'm guessing Jax is going jungle. It's pretty unlikely we get a K'Sante jungle. Okay. I'm trying to think whose draft I like better. I feel like IG's draft is very cohesive and can snowball incredibly well. But I do also think this is going to be a lot down to what happens in that bottom lane, how well Wink plays the Blitzcrank, how well Kanavi and Lien in fact impacts the 3v3 down bot. Because Ruler and Missing are still good on the Kalista Renata. There's no two ways about it. They are insane. I think I'm leaning towards IG here, guys, from the draft. I feel like this is a pretty big... Oh, don't forget ads. Good shout. Is that enough? I'll run 2 minutes instead of 3 because I'm hoping that'll be just enough that... Yeah, okay. Ads will be disabled during the game now. Thank fuck for that. Thank you for the reminder, Liquid Echo. You're a goddamn savior. Okay. So, I feel like JDG definitely have a lot more potential later on into the game. I think there's a possibility that it's a bit of a struggle for IG if they fall behind. It's going to be about controlling the map, controlling the pace of the game. I think IG, if they get ahead and start clearing vision... Oh, look at this. Looking to deny the Blitzcrank invade. Smart of IG, honestly, not to go for the Blitzcrank invade, just because when you look at the enemy team, like... Annie, very good at level 1. You get your stun now. They buffed it, so you start with your passive. Ruler as well as on Kalista, which is an insanely strong level 1 champion. If JDG stack like they are, unless you know where they've stacked, Blitzcrank doesn't really bring a lot to the table unless you just lucky blind. He's also pretty popular because he's just fun to watch. I'm not sure if the rest of the gang is that popular, to be honest, but... So winking on, pretending to leash. We've got junglers starting opposite. I don't think JDG will buy the fake, but we'll see. So we've got push top for YSKM. He should pretty much have push all game long. Like, he'll scale into that matchup too. Camille is a problem for Cassante. Mid lane, I would imagine Ari gets prio there. Depends if Yagao could put any significant threat down, but I don't think you can. I think you just sort of get outranged for a lot of it. And Ruler are missing, abusing the fact that Kalista level 1 is so strong. But now, Unwink, as they get abilities, that becomes an incredibly potent 2v2. Ruler are missing will have to be cautious. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I've noticed when Kanavi plays bad, JDG isn't as good. When Kanavi shows up, they play well. Yeah, I mean, you might be describing the same thing though, right? Where, like, Kanavi looks bad because the team isn't playing well, and it's harder to look good in a losing game, right? I'm not saying he's always playing perfectly or anything like that, but I do agree that Kanavi is sort of the backbone of the team, but I think that the jungler is the backbone for most teams. Like, it's a very jungle control kind of meta. I feel like the meta right now is so much about which lanes have priority, what can your jungle do around the map, especially when it's like Viego versus Jax in Zhao in every game. All of these junglers that can really snowball the game. It's really, really important how well your jungler plays. This is why Milky Way is succeeding so much in this meta, right? You can play so many carries. Like, this is one of those metas where, like, old school WE would succeed in this meta, where you can just play... Hang on. Forget that for a second. YSKM. Okay. And that's why we all love Camille. Ungankable. I feel like JDG... I don't know what changed in that top esports series, but I'm kind of... Oh no, doesn't spot the word. In my mind, that top esports versus JDG series is like the start of the split for JDG. That's the series that I'm judging this team off of, because they changed their... They changed their top lane, and it feels like they changed their entire style. I don't know if Sheer is like shot calling or something. I seriously doubt it. But they have started playing with so much more confidence. Contesting way more in the early game as well. I feel like a lot of JDG's games before that series were very slow, very much focused on scaling. Whereas now it feels like they're playing aggressive. They're playing, well, not necessarily just playing aggressive, but like they're playing to contest control early in a way that I don't feel like we saw much from them earlier in the split. Kanavi's going to get Drake here. Oh, Wink, you're being way too aggressive there, buddy. Get away. Can IG win the series if they win map 1? First of all, thank you very much for the super chat. I really appreciate that, mate. It will pop up. I don't know why. The alerts for super chats are like 30 seconds delayed. I really have no idea why. I can see it on my screen, but it'll take a minute to pop up. I've tried looking at it. I genuinely have no idea how to fix it. Can IG win the series if they win map 1? Absolutely. Like, even if they don't win map 1, I'm pretty sure they can win the series. Like, this is an IG... I actually think this composition for IG is pretty much them playing to their strengths as well. Like, snowball the early game, and play for a chaotic style, play for picks, play for denying vision and looking for opportunistic kills. I feel like that really leans into IG's strengths. So I think of all of the drafts you could get, this one looks pretty nice for IG, but it's about whether or not they can control the game, because JDG famously very good at controlling the game, so yeah, we'll have to see. Hey, Daniel Christopher Cervantes. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Thank you very much for the super chat as well. Appreciate that, mate. So, even in gold, Drake versus Grubs. Leon actually took 2 Grubs and then has come back to finish it off. I don't know if he thought he was going to be contested or what. But either way, 3 Grubs for IG. Drake on the side of JDG. Ah? Thank you so much for that super chat, Daniel Christopher. Why did the other one not pop up?
Inpu 之前用这个把物资弄了，这个我那天问过啊，好处就是不用 A 人。
I have no idea. I don't know how YouTube works. I apologize. I don't know why the alert didn't work, but either way, thank you. Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate it. So let's hone in on the game a little bit here. Slow one. I've got my coffee. We're vibing. 2 minutes till Drake comes up. JDG, one of the reasons you pick Callista is for control of Drake. Same thing with Varus. Varus often, especially if you're playing lethality, one of the biggest things he can offer is control of Drake. It's really, really hard to push into River against lethality Varus. It's really, really hard to contest a smite against Callista. It's also hard to 2v2 Callista. Kanavi's found Lien. Oh my god, stop that. We're just fighting. They know that Lien is here, but they're still going for it. Stun comes out, hostile takeover. JDG just... I like that they don't overcommit to the fight there. Oh shit, you're in trouble, buddy. He's running out of minions. Abuse away. That's all already used. Flash is available for YSKM, but I don't think he can push further. JDG, the way that they approach that fight is just like, we're not going to outright fight you, but we are going to stand up to you. We're not just going to give this up for free. Yagao has flash tibbers as well, so you've got to keep your eyes on that. It's crazy that all of that happened. Drake's still like a full minute away. It's not even for Drake. They're just trying to find the opportunity off the back of pathing. Both junglers pathing up towards the top side now. So Sheer could be in a little bit of danger, but I think his jungle's going to get there first. And actually, maybe Lien isn't going to path up to top side. He's still hanging around the bot lane. Maybe they're going to try and dive. Oh my god, come on, Billy. Wink flashes for it. Ruler flashes to answer as well. Gets behind the minion wave. Ignite onto Lien to deny any kind of aggressive push. Damage out from Ruler as well. Ult in the mid lane from Yagao. Thank you very much. Another super chat. $2. Damn. Thank you very much, mate. I appreciate that a lot. I need to sort my emotes out because it kind of bugs out a little bit. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for giving us something amazing to watch. Love hearing your insights and watching what you do. Thank you very much, man. So JDG, 2 Drakes for themselves. You're absolutely right. 2 best souls down. Not ideal for JDG. But even if they get like a mountain or something, that's still fine. Oh my god. Lien. Fucking daylight robbery. The heist of the century just strolls in, smites it, strolls out again. That's tragic. That is tragic. Oh, TP. I'm surprised Ruler didn't commit to his recall there, to be honest. I think he probably could have gone away. Oh my god. Can they finish it? Oh, flash out from Kanavi as well. Okay. IG are on the map. That's what we've been waiting for. Now they exist. Wink is going to make him walk all the way back to base. That's so funny. Walk home. You walk home, Kanavi. Nice try. Nice try from Arn there. Kanavi's having to dodge the axe as he walks home. Go home, Kanavi. You don't get the smite. You don't get to recall. You get nothing. Beautiful. All right, JDG contested these two grubs. Lien still gets 5. Hey. 2 more. Wait a second. MVG Harambo, thank you so much for the gifted subs, man. Rip to me, IG got the first blood. I lost the bet. You're so generous, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the subs. Great hook from Wink. Great setup as well. Good CP. Like, I love how aggressive IG are there, TPing in to make that play happen, seeing the opportunity. That's the way you got to play with this kind of composition. JDG 1,000 gold down at this point, but still finding their own chances, invading onto the blue buff. Herald is up in a minute, and Ruler's moved up to the top side here. So have Arn and Wink, though. Oh, missing. Not in a good spot. Nice. Ruler well aware that Wink is looking for him, not for the Renata. And missing had flash the whole time. Is it Mira's LPL been relatively slower this year? Yeah, big time. It feels like it started to speed up a bit, but still a lot slower than it has been. Missing, still alive. There we go. Look at the damage. Good ult from Arn, though. At least finds Missing before he goes down, but that's a kill for Yagao. Herald spawning in 40 seconds. I feel like both of them are going to be back by that point. TP top from Yagao just to catch this wave. Make sure that not too much is being lost on the top side here. Still, 2,000 gold lead right now for IG. It's feeling pretty good for them. Wink is feeling it on this Blitzcrank as well. Hex flash, hook in. Ruler's got no flash. Surely will go down here. Good for IG if they want it. So Missing. Flashing for that, but Arn just flashes away from the hook, so doesn't hit. That's pretty unfortunate for JDG that he's able to get the ult out before he's stunned up. Like, there's a CC chain until he dies there. This is going to be a banger game. Yeah, I think this is going to pick up in pace now. I feel like we had a slow start. We had a pretty slow start to begin with, and we are increasing in pace big time. I feel like the next few minutes are going to start to get crazy. I like that we got a Drake apiece as well. Leaves for more potential Drake fights. It does mean as well that it's a lot easier to just play cross-map to the Drake. So look at the vision right now on the top side of the map. Look how many wards there are for IG. Similar for JDG on the bottom side. Excuse me. Can you guys see the epic pen? Is that working? I'm assuming that it is, but I don't actually know. Never sure if the epic pen is going to work. It seems to be entirely vibe based. All right. 25 seconds until Drake is up. IG are feeling pretty fucking strong right now. 3,500 gold lead. You've got Essence Reaver, almost second item for Arn. If they fight, I don't know if JDG can win. Ruler has gone for Ghostblade as well for early power. I think realizing he's falling behind and wanting to bring a little bit more to these fights. Malignance for Yagao. Still potential for a big fight for JDG, but I honestly don't know if they can fight this. Cheers TP'd in. They're trying to brute force mid prio. They're just going to hit the mid tower because IG aren't answering. IG now moving in. They might lose the tower for this. Stun comes through. Tower down. Counter strikes in. And that is an easy kill onto Wink. Good lord. Wisecam wasn't even here. Man, great play from JDG. Literally just calling IG's bluff. They're like, oh, you want the Drake? Go for it. We'll take a tier 1 tower. See what you do about it. IG peel off of the Drake to try and contest the tower, and then just kind of walk into them. So at this point, this should not be stealable with all those Ren stacks. There we go. Oh, good chunk onto missing from Crying there. That's the power of the true damage that comes out from Ari. Tower saved. And Drake taken. Good stuff from JDG there. Also, Ocean Soul, as far as the remaining souls go, still pretty good. Not exactly a poke composition on IG. I don't know how much it will really impact this game, but still a soul worth contesting. Oh, the hook onto Kanavi. Has his flash, but doesn't even get to move. That's the power of this comp from IG. Ari plus Blitzcrank is extremely difficult to escape from. The biggest weakness of this composition from IG, minion waves. If there's a minion wave, it's really hard to find the pick. IG look more talented and JDG look more experienced. Thank you very much for the super chat. I think there's some problem with the emotes because it's not popping up again, but thank you very much. I do appreciate it, mate. I don't know if I agree with IG are more talented than JDG. Like, I would say in almost every role, I would say that the JDG players are better. I think they're more experienced as well. I would say YSKM is, in my mind, better than Sheer, but honestly, Sheer's looked pretty good so far. I don't know if he's like... It's really hard to say without seeing more games whether or not Sheer's better than YSKM. Like, he's doing well in this matchup. He's up in CS right now. But yeah, I think outside of top lane, pretty much every player is better on JDG. Like, when you think about Crying at his peak, the RNG roster that won MSI, like, his whole thing was, like, Twisted Fate, Annie, Galio. He was all about, like, globals and just influencing the rest of the map and setting his team up to carry. It was never, like, him being the fucking GOAT, you know? And I feel like a lot of the time, Yagao kind of plays a similar style to that. I feel like Yagao can play that style just as well as Crying can. But Yagao can also play the carry style. Yagao can also be the guy that's going to individually win the game on the right picks. So, I don't know. I feel like JDG is an incredibly talented roster. I feel like this is one of the rosters of all time, dare I say. It's hype as well, just to see Yagao home, you know? I feel like Yagao being back on JDG just feels right. It was weird seeing him on BLG last year. Yagao's been on JDG forever. It feels like he's kind of gone home in the off-season. And I'm kind of fine with it. I'm really fine with it, especially when you've got Ruler in the bot lane. You've got Kanavi carry jungle. I just wonder about top lane for JDG. A, like how Sheer is going to look in the long run. But B as well, like if Flandre comes back in, if we end up in a carry top meta, like Flandre used to be a carry top a long, long time ago. He's literally known for his Vladimir, for God's sake. But that feels like eons ago. I don't know if he's still a carry player, you know? Yeah, Ruler's not had the best split ever, but I have faith that he'll be back on form again. This is a really great game from IG, though. Enough about JDG. Let's talk about IG, because, I mean, right now, they're kind of smurfing. And this is exactly what we talked about this comp doing, right? You want to starve vision and just play in brushes. You've got Blitzcrank. You can be so effective at just denying control, denying entry, denying pretty much anything from JDG. Drake's coming up in 30 seconds. JDG really want to contest this. The problem is, Sheer kind of needs to catch this wave bot, but he also needs to be the one to face check in. So Kanavi has gone to clear the wave bot, so Sheer can move in with his team. Like, watch Sheer push forwards here. He has to be the one to protect Ruler and missing from being hooked in. There we go. Look at that. W's into the hook to deny the CC. That's what we're talking about. Really well played by Sheer. Great hostile takeover as well. Sheer might be able to find a little bit more here. Okay, backs away. Great play by JDG. Perfectly playing around the potential pick. Why did that not stun? Is it me or did Cryan just not get stunned? I'm sure that tib is hit. I'll have another look at that on the replay. I'm curious what happened there. Maybe Yagao cast a Q at the same time the Q had the stun. Wink, nice try on the blind hook there. Nearly hit missing anyway. It should be Drake 3. Leyen's not here, so no way to smite it. IG just looking for a fight here, but this is a 4v5. Like, Sheer just is not the target. Oh, the double counter strike as well. Arms down. Ah, this might be doomed now. That's really tough. They can move to Baron. That's AD carry down. Health bars are kind of low. This is a little bit sketch for JDG, honestly. I'd be nervous if I was them. Sheer, again, just standing there, blocking the skill shots, blocking the pick potential. Here we go. We've got a Kalista. Kalista's very good at dealing with Baron. Cryan ults in. Wink hooks. Big damage. That's Kanavi. Bailout. Oh my god, Kanavi lives. The counter-strike keeps him alive as well, and he's still going. Oh my god, Kanavi's unkillable. That is ridiculous. JDG are too fucking insane, man. Okay, Kanavi's too chunked. They are going to back away from Baron, but what a fight! What an absolute treat. That was fantastic. I can't believe he lived that. I cannot believe Kanavi lived through that. The bailout was perfect for missing, but then after the bailout as well, it felt like he was 10 HP the entire time, and he was still fighting and somehow lived through it. That was something else, man. So look at this. Sheer, really great. W's to block the hook, protects his AD carry, then ults Leyen into the fight. Hostile takeover is great. Follow-up. I'm looking at... Oh, no, we don't get the replay of Yagao's stun. So they get onto him. They just don't have that much damage. Why is Game has to dive in to finish it? Kanavi. Oh, kites the Q. Ah, and then the Q3 from Sheer as well. Sheer is headed towards a fucking MVP at this rate. He's playing really well. Cassante MVP in a defensive composition. You don't see that often. Hey, Fenster, thank you so much for the sub, man. Appreciate that. They've been subscribed for 34 months. Good God. For anyone that doesn't know, Fenster is my brother. Everyone in chat, say hello to Fenster. That's my little bro. He used to wake me up at 7 in the morning so he could play on my Xbox on Fallout 3. Them were the days. So, 2,000 gold lead now for IG. But JDG on Soul Point, winning the last fight as well. YSKM wants a 1v1 with Yagao. Okay, I think he actually wanted a 1v1 with Kanavi rather than Yagao. Morally obliged to sub to repay the Fallout 3 times. True. I don't know how to spell your name, but hey, Munches, brother. I appreciate you, chat. I like that we hang out, we get involved together. On! Oh, boy. He's just getting destroyed. Okay, Kanavi is a late game carry. It's over. I mean, this is kind of what we talked about as well. Like, once you start to lose control of the map with this kind of comp, it's quite hard to get it back. I do also feel like IG were just a bit all over the place there. Cryan is just slowly dying to Tibbers this whole time. He can't really try and 1v1 it. Okay, Kanavi just goes for a 1v1 with Leyen. Blast cone's back in. Are they going to burst this? Surely not. Somebody's got to threaten Leyen. Oh, hostile takeover. Doesn't hit. 2k. Okay, Leyen can't get in. Nicely played by JDG. Just keeping Leyen at bay. Kanavi wants the 1v1. Come here, buddy. He's 2 levels up. Leyen gets out, but my god. Right, fast reset, JDG. We've got to get to Drake. It's up in 50 seconds. Kanavi's having a great game. Sheer's having a great game. Like, Sheer is doing so well. Just ruin IG. He literally just walks in behind them and kills him. There's not even any, like, big strategy play here. He literally just walks at them and gets the kill. It's so funny. Oh my god. He's like, guys, I may be the jungler, but I'm still Jax with 2 items. Okay, Sheer just bullies them out once again. I feel like the Cassante is the perfect answer into this kind of blitzcrank pick composition. Sheer's doing such a good job of doing... YSKM. Cryan starts the fight. Big damage onto Yagao. Oh, it's Ruler. It's Ruler. Oh my god, they found Ruler. I thought that was Yagao. Oh, that's a huge pick. JDG are in big trouble now. Maybe they can win this anyway. Not at that rate. Sheer. Okay, all out keeps him alive. Might be able to just finish Wink off. YSKM gets in, but Kanavi's there too. Sheer still survives. The Q3 interrupts Lien as well. The shield comes out. Oh my god, Sheer is invincible. And in the meantime, Kanavi's just 2v1ing the rest of the team. They strike as well. It's a triple. And he solo kills on for the second time in 2 fights. Sheer and Kanavi are destroying them. And also, shout out to fucking Missing as well. That is unbelievable. 4v5 and Sheer somehow found his way back out of the fight. I think Kanavi's getting MVP for this one. Kanavi's getting MVP. I think Sheer's had a really, really good game, but I think Kanavi's getting MVP because he is hard carrying these team fights. It's actually insane. Yeah, YSKM had a huge flank here. Ruler gets picked to start with. I'm surprised YSKM didn't commit into the fight there. Could have gone on to Yagao. Lien was on the flank too. And then Kanavi just zones YSKM away at this point. Sheer then pulls over the wall. And as YSKM goes in, Wink flashes out. So then YSKM's left alone. Kanavi just sees his angle and charges at the bot lane. He has so much damage. Up. Lovely. Okay, Ocean Soul. This was a game where JDG fell really far behind. They were like, what, 4, 5, even 6,000 gold down at some point? Now, suddenly, they're destroying again. 2,000 gold up. Soul in hand. Feels pretty good to me. Sheer is looking fantastic. I'm so hyped on Sheer right now. I feel like people aren't talking about Sheer enough. Because it's like, the thing is with Sheer is, the performances he's been showing have not been big carry performances. And so people aren't really talking about him, but I feel like he's playing the defensive picks to a level that you expect from top laners, you know? Like, the way that he withstood 369 and then had a carry game as well. Oh, the handshake into the Q3. You can tell these guys have been practicing together. The communication right now feels good from JDG. Oh my god, Q3 into handshake. Missing and Sheer, name a better duo. Beautifully done. Okay, Kanavi ulted in the mid lane. He might actually die here. I think he managed to get out of tower range. Oh my god, he just ward hops out. Ward hops out, refuses to elaborate. Oh, Sheer goes for the all out as well. Lien forced the flash. And the whole time, Kanavi's just healing up off the Ocean Soul again. So all of that damage means nothing. No ultimates, basically, on the side of IG. Just the Blitzcrank and the Draven, and Blitzcrank's dead, so... I don't know what the hell happened with the Fate's call there. Missing, like, pinged back again. That's in him. And again, Sheer just blocks the hook. Wow. Great control from JDG. They're making this game look really easy, and that's against a composition that was snowballing hard against them. And it's a snowball comp. I really thought YSK would have much more impact in this game. I'm surprised he's not spent more time just pushing in side lanes, like trying to threaten cross map. Like, he has TP up now. I wonder if he'll head straight bot lane and try and threaten the tier 2 and potentially TP into the Baron play. Wink is going to hook this. Oh, smited. Denied. This ain't Kanavi's first rodeo. Nice try from Wink. I like that he's looking for that. Oh boy. Can they find a way? Come on, IG. One Blitzcrank hook can still win the game. The problem is, who do you hit? Oh, it's a pick on Lien. Kanavi's so hard to kill, and he still has bailout as well, potentially. Arn hits onto YSKM, flashes the stun from Kanavi. Bailout came in there just in case they really all in onto him. But he's alive. That's a lot of summoners and ults burned on the side of IG, but Lien still has his ult. That's pretty big with a Baron coming up. Wink. Nice try. But dodged again. Feels like JDG's movement is just too clean to... Oh, that's flash from Cryan as well. Literally, it's only Sheer getting hit by these hooks, and everyone else is dodging. Oh, 100 HP! That was too dangerous. Yagao survives with the bailout as well. The smite wasn't great, but aside from that... Oh, wait, I don't think Kanavi even had smite up. Maybe he did. I guess you don't really care if you get the Baron right. It's one of those ones where you're flipping the Baron because you just need the fight. As long as you get the fight, you win the game. Like, even if IG gets the Baron there, they still get pretty much aced, and you still win the game. So, GG! Wow! JDG, what a fucking start. That was comprehensive, it felt like, after a few minutes. The first couple of minutes, pretty slow. First like 20 minutes, pretty slow, but then really came into the swing of things. I'm surprised, honestly, at how long it took them to kick in. The fact that Kalista got behind really slowed them down. IG bottled that. I will say, I don't feel like it was just mistakes from IG, though. I think it was also, like... IG had such a big gold lead. And then JDG was so proactive in their decision-making. I think IG, in scrims, are probably playing against teams that respect a gold lead a lot more than JDG were willing to do. So you're like 5k up. And yet, JDG, like for example, when IG are in river, right, they've got river control with a Blitzcrank pick comp, right? You can't push into the river. So JDG are just like, okay, we're literally TPing our top laner to mid lane so that we can just push this wave and take tier 1 tower. And then IG are now trying to push into JDG, which is not what their comp wants to do. Their comp wants to find one player of JDG or have JDG walk into them so they can burst someone. So trying to fight forwards like that for IG, I feel like it was a bad call from IG to try and defend that tower instead of just committing to finishing the Drake. But also, IG just needed to contest mid control. Like, IG kind of not respecting the power of mid prio there. They needed to contest the mid wave a little bit stronger. But the fact that, like, small things like that are enough for JDG to kind of take over the game is pretty insane. Hey, one out. How's it going, man?
我肯定要给卡纳维的这把贾克斯。
那我端个水，我投给峰峰吧，因为 missing 这把真的也很关键，就有好几波都是他的先手跟他的那个，
哎，这波来了，
对啊，这波也是他，然后龙坑那波他的那个 W 也很关键，哎。
这波已经意识到了这个要死，往回收了，但是
Go in draft mode again.
我们解说几2票是
，1
票卡纳
wow
维，然后1票 Miss。
Fantastic start.
但我觉得
I just need to be right back a moment.
翻盘的这个
I'm gonna go help find something.
是的。
I'll be back in a sec.
就他一下把那个
节奏打
4打5的残局给盘活了，说白了，对吧？就本来我们觉得掉了一个卡莉斯塔的情况下，这团战都没法接了。但是 Share 就找到了一个分割战场加自己活下来，再加能让对面减员的角度。
这波也蛮关键的。
对啊，反应真快哦！峰在那个 Q 带到的一瞬间，他就开始拉 R 了。
好，这德莱文几波看起来都太难受了，
活不下来。
对，而且我觉得还是在后神分时代吧，青钢影在正面团或者是在边线能给到的压力太小。
对呀、加上这把他是出一个贪欲九头蛇的嘛，就你非常
不是血手的那套。
对你这个出装第2件出完打团非常脆。这波真道心破碎了，这波就是靠一个
实打实
及时救难，对呀、被操作晕了直接。
然后再往后就是安，确实在面对这个发育成熟的贾克斯面前是没有任何反抗手。主要是贾克斯他不是一个人在战斗，他永远是挂着这个列娜塔 W 往前冲的。还有我觉得相比于这个在游戏内的表现来说，我觉得更重要还是青钢影在这个版本就是一个很一般的英雄。
但是你架不住他喜欢玩
啊，
我们管这种叫爱好者。他这个战绩现在只能叫爱好者，对吧
？C 了一把就是绝活哥
，C 了一把，然后如果 C 好几把就是绝中绝，好吧？他现在这个只能是爱好者。这波确实比较关键，而且这波这个青钢影，我从这个回放看做的没什么道理，真没什么道理。
福 A 哥其实还救了一下，他是把这个机器人钩子打断了以后，
对呀，
把人敲开了，但贾克斯还是切进来了。大楼打到这儿已经是没什么办法，
这141最后被贾克斯跳斩跳死了。但还是我感觉就是电竞经理，咱们赛前也说他这预测有点道理，就是前期 IG 的节奏还是比较快的，
是
对吧？尤其是他们在捕捉到一个 ruler 没有技能的这些间隙里，比如海闪出来勾他等，就是他前面的机会找的还是挺丰富的。但一旦来到有地图资源刷新的时候，我觉得在运营上还是差一点。说白了，就这支比较年轻的 IG 还是那个比较莽的打法，但是我们说。打到最后，莽夫的究极形态是要有脑子的莽，你得看兵法，你不能光知道操作。所以这一把就明显在细节的运营上，无论是那种兵线中路突然没人推了，直接把中路放了，还是说在对方已经减员之后怎么再去打这些，以及有2波我觉得也属于被京东钓鱼了，就是那个大龙。第1波打京东明显是不可能打掉的，但就是京东一定要钓鱼，就让你来，然后把这个大龙的 B 团的优势最大化嘛，直接就导致了那一波经济拉回来了非常多。这一把的 MVP 打野的卡纳维哦，确实在第1波出了点事儿之后，就是在这个野区被勾都拉满了。
他这个30的伤害占比40的成伤，能扛能打。
是的，
小坦克。我觉得还是比较关键的一点，就是青钢影这个英雄拿出来，当前版本你必须得来一波中期，说来到正面开团做住人，把 C 位秒掉，帮助队伍打开。你如果没有这一波的话，这个英雄在当前版本跟像奎桑提、鳄鱼这种英雄比，正面作用太小。
对呀、再加上
而且你打不穿边线，
就是 BP 的时候我们就讲，就是你上路在选到青钢影的时候。所有的单带英雄，从去年甚至几年前开始，就是有一个点大家一定不能忘记，就是单带英雄能带的资本是要有龙，就是你不能前面被对方巨快就累计到2条、3条小龙来逼你打团了，你的队友如果不能制造下半区这种拿龙的优势，那我觉得单带就很难进行，所以这也得帮 YSK 说一下，就是他也不想玩，
没时间，
对，再加上你要想这把如果不是乐言拼成。早就龙魂了，真不是那波，所以就每一波，我觉得小龙的处理 ，IG 这把都处理的太差了，只能说，那面对京东这样的队伍，你前面有优势，如果你打团给出去， 那还是很难去终结游戏。我们也期待第2局双方的发挥吧，让阿福带我们看看双方下一局的选边情况。
是的，我们也是收到消息，在接下来的第2场对局当中 ，JDG 选择了蓝色方。让我们稍事休息，精彩比赛马上回来。
把生活玩出新意，
自由自在，灵感随行，
用个性的方式画世界，
让眼界突破边界，
让远在天边，近在眼前，
让每一刻精彩不再等待。
激动。那年屏幕后的我们很年轻，相信坚持让我们赢到最后，熬过最灰暗的。止步于此了。
How we doing, team? Sorry about that. Had to try and help find some measuring spoons. They've gone amiss, and we've literally searched everywhere. I can't find them. I don't know where the fuck they could possibly have gone. Our kitchen is tiny. There's literally nowhere for them to be. They've just ceased to exist, it seems. So that's fun. Right, I'm gonna... Sorry about this, guys. I'm gonna back-to-back ads just so that we've got maximum time for the game. Bet your wife suspects you suspects you absconding them for illicit purposes. No. I wasn't even in. I've been away for the weekend and she lost them on Saturday, so I have an alibi. I'm clear of all guilt for this one. Hey, Newbie Kim, thank you so much for joining the Munch Bunch. Wait a second. Wait a goddamn second. Doc Shamrock, 5 gifted subs? What the hell? Thank you so much, man. That's 10 gifted subs this morning. What the fuck? We're only 1 game in. Thank you so much, guys. Dude, today's been insane. Doc Shamrock and MVG Harambo once again, thank you so much for the gifted subs. You fucking legends. Welcome to the Munch Bunch, everyone. The Munch Bunch is growing by the day. It is growing by the day. We're on 60 subs on Twitch now. 60. That's kind of crazy. It's kind of insane, actually. I think 60 is the most I've had for, like, outside of one crazy amount of gifted subs or whatever. When is Azir back? I believe Azir is back, but I don't actually know for sure. I'm kind of...
那刚刚我们也是聊到嘛 ，JDG 这个运营啊，细节做的真的非常的到位。那两位老师
Who does the scroll on the official broadcast and how do they smuggle Lyric is best boy in there? That's Asheen. Asheen is responsible for those shenanigans.
说白了，这个赛季所有赢的比赛都是我们赛前分析说到那个模板，
就是3板斧重锤抡死你。对。
Oh.
现在上路的部分
I've received a new set of cute images of my nephew, who is 6 months old, and he's the most adorable little child in the world. And I'm not going to show you guys on stream because that would be extremely not okay for me to do. Especially without permission. So you guys get to just see me looking at a cute child instead of actually looking at a cute child. Sorry, guys. Is what it is. Try and find out about Azir. Maybe I can find out.
前期就算有优势，你中期玩这种比较细节的东西，你玩不过京东，那这个问题不是一场 BO3 中间休息这15分钟能解决的。
而且我觉得比较重要的一点是，就是我们说这个比较直接一点，你下游的队伍或者说是在下的队伍去往上打的时候，你要比对面更快的机械，你不可能说靠兵线运营。
I put a little question in the co-streaming group chat thing, so we'll see. Keep those pics away from your wife, or you'll be changing nappies in a year's time. It's a nephew on my wife's side of the family, so there's no keeping those pics away. I mean, we got married in December. It's possible it heads in that direction anyway. Alright, enough about babies. Let's talk about man babies. That's right, it's League of Legends Esports. JDG on the blue side this time around. IG on the red side. Let's see. What on earth happens here? Missing, feeling warm, fanning his face. He's embarrassed about the man baby joke. So Ashe, Nautilus banned away again by JDG. The fact that they're banning those both games, both sides of the map, it might even be a Renata first pick angle, because the Draven didn't seem to be that much of a problem for Kalista Renata, and they still got the sort of objective control off of it. This time banning Nidalee away. I'm curious how this one's going to go down. You just ban Kalista here? Are you scared of the Kalista at this stage? They had a potentially good answer into it, but didn't feel like they were able to snowball, despite the massive lead that they had. I think I prefer Nico. I feel like Karma first pick is a little bit overrated now. I do think it's strong. I don't know if it's just first pick every game strong, though. Okay. Arna Wink going to take the Kalista Renata. Very close range to go up against an Nico. Dagda is going to be happy with how this has started. But a lot of early presence. The side of IG here. Man, it's fucking cold in my office. I can't remember the last time it was cold in my office. Wait, the window's open. That's why it's cold. I'm an idiot. In fact, I might leave the blinds open so I get a little bit of light here. Oh my god, it is blasting me on the camera. Never mind. Alright. Ari again for crying. I feel like IG still pretty much playing towards pick. Oh wait, Varus made it through. Okay. We just go Lethality Varus, I suppose. Kalista Dragon Control matched by Lethality Varus Dragon Control. Obviously, the way they control those objectives is quite different. But I do feel like JDG's comp is pretty good. I want to see how they play around pick once again, because I feel like game number, like, maybe you need to go for the Cassante. Like, are we scared that it's going to be... I mean, it's going to be Renata, right? We're not as worried about the hooks and things this time around. I think YSKM's going to pick Cassante. I think they'll blind Cassante so they can play bot side. What are the bans going to be? Maybe JDG bans Cassante, honestly. But equally, you can just ban junglers, right? You've already got your Lee Sin. just sort your matchup out. Ban anything you don't want to play against for Leyen. His Nidalee's already gone. I don't know what else you're really afraid of. Also, Kanavi Lee Sin again. Extreme poggers. It's so good. It's so clean. On the side of IG, what are we banning? Maybe supports for Varus? Annie? Why are we banning Annie? Are they under the impression we're going to play Annie support? Is Annie support a thing? Nico support? What have they seen in scrims that I've not seen? I do not know. Did they play through YS Games Camille in game 1? Not really, no. Sejuani Renekton a possibility for IG? Yeah, true. Heimerdinger as well. They obviously thought it was going to be Annie support. So trying to deny double ranged bot lanes, Ashe support has already gone as well. I mean, you could... I don't know if I think they should, but you could play Senna support for missing if you really want to double range and all of that. I don't think it's particularly good, but that would be a solo queue answer at this point. Okay, Leon's going full carry. So the K'Sante was banned and the Jax jungle was banned. I'm assuming that was a jungle ban, but I suppose it covers both. Volibear is something that has come into popularity. We've seen mixed results. So what are we going for in the bottom lane? I think that Nico's going mid. It's not. I'm an idiot. Oh, wait. You can send Karma bot as well, though. I guess Nico brings a lot of presence without being mid. I don't know. I'm not sure who's going to play which one. I feel like maybe Karma goes mid. I think Karma goes mid and I think Nico goes support just because Karma getting you mid prio, both of them work bot. My logic is both of them kind of work bot, whereas Karma is incredibly powerful mid at forcing prio to set up for Kanavi's Lee Sin. Renekton top. Yeah, there we go. Will be Nico support. Intriguing. The Viego Ari combo still. Again, like very snowbally comp from IG. It is the Volibear top as well. I wonder if he'll go for the weird drain tank build. Let's see then. I like the draft from JDG. I like how flexible the draft was. The fact that they're flexing Nico down to support. Really smart. Okay. I also like that they decided to go for the first pick Nico instead of the Karma because IG showed in the first game that they'll prioritize the Ari over the Karma, so kind of using IG's own drafts against them there. This one, I mean, this could be really one-sided for IG if they can find the opportunities. I just don't know if they can. I feel like JDG was so clean in the first game. I guess we'll find out. We will have to find out, won't we? Okay. Graphics in the way, so we don't get to watch Ruler forced to flash.
Hello,
Mr. Munchables. How you doing? I'm doing all right. Jochen? I'm saying Jochen, but I don't know if that's correct. Is Renata good against Nico? Not really, no. Renata's good against Engage. I guess it can be good if Nico does a really obvious ult. Has the Azir global ban been lifted? I'm not sure. No. Okay, Azir will be back once playoffs kicks in. Oh shit. I forgot to send some stuff from my agent.
看看乐言刷下去之后，下路能不能予以一些配合。
而且这个 IG 的前期2把的这是下半区的眼位设计师断绝了卡南伟能进野区的任何路。
第一个铁环镜盒就中了，而且他很有路子，他是彗星列纳塔，你看到
Okay, all in on missing. He survives it. Ruler surviving on full HP isn't great for IG. The fact that it all went onto support is not ideal. Heal's still available as well, but Ruler no flash is a little scary. I just realized my camera is in the wrong place. Yeah, so Azir is still banned, by the way, guys. I don't know if I actually said that or if I just read that and thought it. But yeah, Azir still banned, unfortunately.
有着线权的情况下，看一下卡纳维的选择。
他现在玩盲僧全是这样，连续3把，他是12刀回家补长剑。 就他连续3把都是这么玩的。
下路的眼被排了，乐言是直接往下来的，
维鲁斯没有闪的。这波线，说实话，乐言会怕盲僧在身后蹲，这是唯一他不敢动手的原因，对吧？因为如果盲僧在他们身后，这波出手就炸了，这是他没办法的事情。
哦，京东今天这个下半区，这个特别是在这一把，在。
All right, sorry, I just had to screenshot a couple of things for my agent. I'm back concentrating again now. Okay. So jungler's playing opposite. Lian's down to the bottom side. He'll be able to finish his clear. You don't really expect much to happen this early on into the game. Recall comes through in the bottom lane. Is that a cannon wave? It's not a cannon wave. So I'm pretty sure Ruler and Missing can actually just push this in. I don't know if they just started hard pushing or not, though, but you'd assume they know that this is a recall. Okay, so they can hard push the wave. That'll crash. So fairly even on the recalls here. The one thing I will say, generally speaking, cannon waves, very hard to push out. So Missing and Ruler shouldn't miss too much. Oh, last time Volibear top was played, 2021. 2021. That's a while ago now. 3 years ago. Crazy. Okay. So, Kanavi pathing down to bottom side now. His Krugs are up. If he wants to go for that. He's trying to dodge away from the Kalista Ghost as well, but I think they know he's there because he popped the Scryer's Bloom. And Ruler and Missing now starting to get a little bit more presence. Now that abilities are online, this double-ranged style from JDG should start to win the lane a little bit. Difficult for Kalista to get in unharassed. Difficult for Wink to really function in this lane. Like, Wink should pretty much just lose trades against Nico. And there's a lot of follow-up damage from Ruler if Missing ever lands a binding or anything like that. We need to see something from IG here if we're going to see a big win. Here we go. Lian, look at the account. I mean, he gets a bit of damage down, but doesn't really lead to anything. Drake should just be smited before Lian can get in. He's trying to all in onto Yagao, but it's not going to happen. Can they get out is the question. Ruler's stuck in the back of pit. WQ on Crying. Big damage. Kanavi goes down, though. That's a reset. Oh, flash force from Yagao as well. Okay. Nice kill comes out from IG. I wasn't sure if they were going to get away with that. Ruler actually managed to get back out of the Dragon Pit as well. They really could have punished there. They could have forced a flash as well, but gets out. Lien, though, gets onto Grubs off the back of the kill onto Kanavi. Kanavi is on the map. He's making his way up in that direction, but I think he's just going to go for his own camps. So resets from both mid laners. Kanavi runs as fast as he can. The one Grub was taken, but then that'll now be Kanavi finishing those off. Wink! What the fuck are you doing, bro? What are we doing? He just flashed into the melee range Q? I need to look at a replay of that 2v2. We need a replay of the Dragon Fight and a replay of the 2v2. Okay, so Wink is chunked. Oh, so he flashed to get the handshake, but it's just instantly cleansed by Ruler. But, like, I don't know what he expected. Are we really flashing for a handshake into a cleanse? That doesn't sound great. Does not sound great. Alright, at least we get an invade. Mid is pushed in by Crying. Arn and Wink moved into the jungle as well. Lien gets himself a red buff, gets himself some chickens. Immediately, Kanavi pinging on the opposite side of the map. He wants to answer in kind. Oh, attempt on Yagao. Everything dodged. Ryan. That's all down. Not ideal. Kanavi, I don't think, can invade now, though. Or he thinks he can, because Sheer is on the way. And Renekton Lee Sin ain't nothing to fuck with. So Lien at least gets his chickens. It's something. He gets most of his chickens. And is kicked out of his topside jungle. So Kanavi gets the red buff. Should be able to go for the Krugs as well. Lien now kicked out of the top side. Tries to make a play on the bottom side. JDG should know that this is an option. Good flash from Ruler. Has his own ultimate, but he's going to go down. Great handshake. And actually, in hindsight, maybe this was the plan for the 2v2 before. Like, even if you die, you set up. I mean, I don't think they intended to both die in the previous play, but maybe that's the point of the flash handshake. Get his cleanse, get his summoners, and then maybe Lien can get in the lane. I feel like saying this was all premeditated is perhaps giving them too much credit, but let's say it was all premeditated, guys. Good shit, IG. Sequenced play. They knew they'd get kicked out of topside, so they went for the... This was their pre-planned get kicked out of topside. Very clean from Wink. Not a lot Missing can do about that. Exactly, dude. 4D chess. 4D chess from IG. They invaded chickens and red so that Kanavi would go topside so that Lien could gank bot. I think that was more reactive than that. But man, can you imagine if Lien is like, right, I'm going to invade bot, guys, so that Kanavi invades me top, and then we dive bot. Like, that's pretty... That's more than I would expect from IG. That's the kind of thing I would expect from, like... That's the kind of thing I would expect from JDG, actually, to be honest. Or from Top Esports, or from Billy Billy. That's some big brain gameplay. I hope that that was pre-planned. All right. IG feeling strong. Where is okay, don't matter. Again, they keep trying to make these plays onto Yagao, but Karma's just so safe. He's so annoying to play against. It's so hard to get a good gank onto a Karma that has good movement. Oh, baited in. Nice arrow as well. Huge chunk, actually, from Ruler and missing there. So now you're starting to see the value of this Nico support. Even though they're losing lane, the combo is pretty obnoxious. Yagao starts off onto Wink. He's zoning the bot lane by himself here. It's Crime forced out. Drake taken. Lien moves in, but he's too late. Nicely played by JDG on both fronts as well. Yagao zoning the entire bot lane so the rest of the team can work on defending the Drake. Really nice stuff from JDG. It does feel like, just on average, JDG are just sort of, like you say, more experienced, but also just kind of better at the game. Like, I feel like they're so much more coordinated and so much more, like, passively aware of who's going to win what fight. And, like, I feel like they're kind of just checking IG in situations like that, where they just go for the Drake and they're like, I'm pretty sure we can just zone everyone away. I'm pretty sure that this is not a problem now. And IG still go to contest, don't get anything elsewhere. Although they will now get the grubs. But oh, Lien. Oh, no. Gets out. Bailout was there too. Okay, 3 grubs apiece. 2 Drakes for JDG. It's a really nice start for them. Considering how far ahead Arn is as well, the fact that Ruler's been able to sweep up 2 kills in the 2v2 earlier. They're in a really good spot for JDG. Man, that 2v2 was so... It was just so in. I don't know how else to say it. Oh, Ruler. He's got a flash. Oh, no. Kind of fucked the flash. Nice try, buddy, but overstepped there. So, not only is that kill on Ruler, which is nice for IG, but it's also both of Ruler's summoner spells down. So there's potential for an opportunity elsewhere too. Like, there's potential to even maybe threaten a dive. I don't know if that's feasible. They kind of need to sneak an RV elsewhere on the map to make that happen, but it's possible. He obviously just thought that they had reset already. Really nice hook, actually, as well. The handshake was blind. Goes for the back corner of the brush because he knows that Ruler will try and dodge back. Nice read. Okay. On his chunk. I mean, at this point, Ruler is doing so much poke damage. It's really... Again, this is why Lethality Varus is really good. Situations like this where you have to try and push into the darkness and he can just hit Qs. Good flank from Crying, though. They're just going to commit on the top side of the play here. Sheer is so hard to kill at this point. Does so much damage. Root comes in. The flank, not so good after all. Hostile takeover only hits 1, and there we go. Great ult coming in. That's game. That's actually just game. I feel like JDG are so good at playing around these pick compositions. Like, I don't know how you pick these guys apart when they're so coordinated. What plant is that behind me, you say? It is Calathea orbifolia. to brag or anything, but I happen to have a Calathea Orbifonia. Wow. Grind just gets massacred. And once again, Yagao is literally keeping the bot lane busy at the opposite end of the fight, so Arn just never participates. This Kalista doesn't exist. And it was a great ult as well from Missing. Hung, you've really got to chill out, bro. We can't be saying shit like that in the chat. If you keep talking like that, I'm just going to ban you, I'm afraid, dude. We don't fucking wish death on players' mums here. That's not our style. I get that you've lost your bet. I'm not sure that YSKM really had much chance to influence this game. He got counterpicked. So that's 3 Drakes for JDG. Man, they are making this look easy, huh? It's crazy how teams like JDG, when they have just a 1,000 gold lead, it feels like they're so far. Oh, no. Another pick. It feels like 1,000 gold lead to JDG is an insane advantage. The way that they play the map from that point on. Okay, buddy. Well, you can't say you weren't warned. You can't say you weren't warned. We're just going to get rid of that, aren't we? We're just going to get rid of that. Alright, I'm a bit slow on the whole moderation thing. Not my natural habitat. Yeah, to answer your question, yeah, it's a peacock Calathea. Calathea. It's quite pretty. It's quite pretty. We got it as a present. It was a wedding gift. How lovely is that? And now we've got another fight on the screen. Brian ults out, will survive. Baron's not up. Not entirely sure why we're 5v5ing over Scuttle Crab. But this is the problem with these kind of comps. Like, when you look at IG's comp, how do you actually... Unless you're just all ahead, how do you win the fight? Like, it's off of a pick from, like, Ari or Renata, I guess. But, like, you know, with the Blitzcrank in the previous composition, you could see the angle. I really struggled to see the angle here. Oh, big hostile takeover. Maybe that's the angle. One reset from Lien, but only one reset, unfortunately. YSKM has bailout, but that's going to time out. Oh, he's rooted as well. Jeej! Absolute Jeej. Good lord. Good lord. Who got banned and why? There was a guy in Twitch chat that was saying horrible things about YSKM and his family. So we banned that because we don't believe in that here. We're not about that. Let that be a warning to you all. The ban hammer will be swift and righteous. Situation where someone's insulting players' mums and stuff. It's just unnecessary. No chicken escapes Tweedy's farm. Has everyone seen the second chicken run? What did you guys think? I thought it was okay. Oh, thanks, Hazard. Appreciate that. Absolutely bonked. You're right. Well said, NSP. Bonked with the banhammer. Fucking see ya. Alright, 10-6. What can they do? What can they do? Okay, they can't do anything. Guys, what should I name my plant? Let's have some plant name suggestions. Let's name it YSKM's mom. That's topical. Very funny. Maybe we name it Sheer. My new favorite player. We'll name the plant after my new favorite top laner. That joke absorber. I will say this plant is fucking impossible. I have a mister for this plant. I have to mist it every couple of days because it's from an exotic climate. Oh my lord. Oh, Kanavi! He's so clean with it. He's so fucking clean with it. Oh my god, Kanavi, that's filthy. I know. I've just contradicted myself there. I said he's clean with it, and then I said it was filthy. But I don't know. Somehow Kanavi is both filthy and clean at the same time. He's a goddamn magician. He puts that much threat on the backline, and then the kick across like 4 people to deny any response. And that pressure, the fact he doesn't die there, and sets up the pressure for the 4th Drake, which is a Hextech Soul. Fucking hell, man. I just love how confident he is. He's like, oh, hey, Wink. Time to fucking die. Dodges the handshake. Big damage down. Steps back. Flashes. Kicks into the entire team. And then ward hops out. See ya. He literally just outplayed the entire team. He doesn't get a kill, but the amount of fucking map control that he just got by literally styling on them, I love it. I fucking love it. Okay. Aaron on the cards. JDG, what a fight. Why does it keep buffering like this? Why does it keep doing this to me? Makes me so angry. Is Brian gonna be okay? He's on his own. Okay, they're just running at the rest of the team. On, you're so dead. Oh no, Kanavi, he missed it. Doesn't matter. Cheers on the case. Wow, this is just solo queue at this point. They are completely smurfing on them. This is just not even close. Good lord. Bin, Zeus, Sheer, how is 369 not in your list of top laners? I mean, I guess Sheer had a good game against him the other day, but 369's had a fucking insane split. A couple of bad games doesn't stop him being probably the best top lane in the league. I feel like Bin has had kind of a bad split as well, to be honest. Which pains me to say, because I fucking love Bin. Everyone knows I love Bin more than is reasonable, but he's had kind of a tough split. But at the end of the day, it doesn't actually matter until we get to playoffs. So long as they've made it to playoffs and the seeding is decent, it doesn't matter so long as they show up when it counts. Kanavi gets the super slow-mo zoom in on the missed Q because he's having an insane game, and so the observers can laugh at him, and it's okay. Playan gets out with his life. Okay, red buff secured. Huge objective here for IG. But what does it cost is the question. Apparently, we just missed the entire fight and it just skips forward 10 seconds. But hey, red buff for 3 deaths? I'd say that's pretty worth. IG finding objectives, and that's what counts. Yiscum is going to go down. Big ol' see ya. Why there are 3 control wards under this tower, I do not know. But there are. We're controlling the area is what we're doing. That's why there's the control wards. Makes sense. My goodness, this is one-sided. We've gone from a very fun, competitive game to extremely one-sided, but maybe this is the chance. IG, the found ruler. Okay, Ryan, guess what? Looking for Sheer next, but he Hex gates out. JDG get away with it. But hey, a pick onto Ruler is better than no pick onto Ruler. The fact that we got Elder Dragon spawning at, what is that, 28 minutes? That's a fucking fast Elder. Yeah, YS game's not a good game. I didn't really want to say it on stream because I was inherently disagreeing with the guy that was insulting him. But at the same time, he has had a really bad game. He's had a really bad day, sorry. Oh, the root from missing. Absolutely fucking gorgeous. Oh, the arrow goes through all three for Ruler as well. Oh, wink. Arn is dead as well, by the way. He died somewhere at some point. I feel like IG don't give me top team vibes. They just don't. Like, it's games like this where when you're watching FPX in a game like this, they still feel like in game 2, game 3, after they lose the first game, they're still like fighting hard. The end of this game has been IG just kind of running around the map, just clicking buttons, you know? I feel like they're fully checked out after game number 1. After this game started to go a little bit pear-shaped as well, I feel like they just fully checked out. I feel like you don't see that from the top teams. Oh, great Pop Blossom. YSKM dives in. I mean, they make it look easy. Sheer 7-0-9. If it wasn't a straight-up simple Kanavi MVP because he's my GOAT, maybe Sheer could take it. Maybe Yagao could take it. But I feel like Kanavi's Lee Sin was just too damn clean. That was a series of League of Legends. No two ways about it. To the point where, actually, we've got a bit of time between our series here. We can watch the interview. The next series won't start for another 20 minutes. So if Jest is around, we can potentially we can potentially do the interview. I don't know if Jest is around. Jest usually is only available for the second series onwards.
他们的决策就是把他先秒了再说，而且成功了。这种上野的默契程度跟配合很好，
够果断啊！知道那个伤害是一定够的情况下，就那个头也跟他没关系，是狐狸跑下面拿了个头嘛，就他落后一个头的情况下一直在输出。我们再一次恭喜京东。
是的，再一次恭喜北京 JDG 英特尔赢得了本场比赛的胜利，战绩来到12-2，还是很有机会保住复活甲的。这把他们前期呢在先锋团打破了僵局，拿到了0换4。说实话，后续的团战对面就已经很难去处理了。最后呢，他们又是拿下龙魂和大龙，轻松的一波推进结束比赛。不得不说，京东这个团战打得真的相当的精彩。两位解说老师怎么评价他们的表现呢？
继第一局的一个前期攻势之后吧 ，IG 还是延续了自己在打法上的一贯。
Why is Zir disabled? There's a big bug going on.
在赛中说的就是这个上单的熊。
Okay, I know Sherry's new, but goddamn, this kid is fucking clean. I agree, dude. Did he finish the series deathless? I think he died in the first game. Actually, you might be right. He didn't die in the second game. Did he die in the first game? I'm not sure, actually. But I can check. Oh boy, can I check. We're in week 8. We're in week 8, guys. Week 8. What the heck? What the absolute heck?
之前又被消耗，打到一半，这卡尔玛打团过来，直接把你 ADC 单杀了。就你玩来玩去，你感觉都很难受。
整场在上海面板上。
Oh, the scoreboards don't exist yet. Wow. Deathless series for Sheer. I feel like, on one hand, I don't think Sheer was the MVP of this game. On the other hand, I kind of want Sheer to get MVP anyway, just because he played so well today. This is the problem with playing the style of, like, I mean, he played Renekton in this game, and he played aggressively. But he's not really the main carry of the comp.
确实恐怖啊，他这个主要对于京东来说，我觉得2点吧，一个是比较慢热，可能是这个最近状态不是很好；二是这个儒勒确实最近这个小给一下子，在下路确实有所失误，但整体来说，京东还是非常。
Once if you have an excess of time and need content, are you allowed to do VOD reviews from a game from broadcast days? Yeah, absolutely. I'm technically allowed to co-stream on broadcast days. The reason I've not been is, I'm going to be just totally honest with you guys. My parents have had an extension on the house, and they've been doing a lot of DIY and decorating. So a lot of my downtime outside of, I'm doing like my LPL shift, all of the prep for my LPL shift, and the 3 co-streams on the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I do intend on co-streaming more, but just recently it's been busy in my personal life, so I've not had as much chance to just hard focus on content. But my goal basically for the rest of this year is to do like broadcast work. Obviously when I'm on broadcast, fingers crossed I'll get like MSI and stuff. I know I'm going to have a lot of shifts for playoffs, etc. But while I'm not doing that, I'm going to try and do like 9 to 5 of like content creation. So my goal is to do more YouTube stuff. So also, yeah, guys, everyone watching on Twitch right now, if you type !YouTube, I believe it should pop up the link in chat. Everyone that's already on YouTube, hey guys, how's it going? I'm going to be making more YouTube content, so head over there, give us a sub, much appreciated. I'll be doing stuff like VOD reviews of like big games and things. I also intend on doing solo queue VOD review stuff, so kind of like you see from, there's a few content creators that do it. I think the biggest one being MidBeast. You see like Lol Dobby doing analytics off of that kind of stuff. I'll be watching full VODs rather than doing edited stuff because I'm not that good of an editor. But like looking at some builds that are happening, different picks that you don't necessarily see in pro that we could see on the patch, that kind of thing. So I'm generally trying to improve my game knowledge, and I feel like that's a good way of improving my matchup knowledge, build knowledge, and also some interesting content for you guys. Will all playoffs games have an English broadcast? They will. They will. I still intend on co-streaming probably. Depends what's going on, etc. But I think I probably will co-stream on the days I'm not broadcasting. But yeah, I believe all the playoffs will be streamed on the LPL channel. But yeah, I'm going to be making a lot of content. Also, I plan on streaming more, so let me know what you guys would like to watch on stream outside of just co-streaming stuff, because I can do like VOD reviews of other games and things. I could play solo queue, but realistically, I don't think that's good for anyone here. I'm not very good at doing more than one thing at once, so I'm not very good at like reading chat and playing solo queue at the same time. Oh boy, Yagao. I thought that was going to be a Kanavi MVP, to be honest. But Yagao was kind of insane that game. Like 2 different fights, he 2v1 the bot lane. Hot tub stream. I know it's not that hard on Karma, but even still, he had a good game.
就是我们说他前3手选完手真的已经选的不是特别长了，就是很怕卡尔玛这一手，但他又不敢真的，
因为他怕尼寇去了以后，他显得后2班很呆。
你现在这么想，你只能把安妮那个班位变成卡尔玛，因为安妮打狐狸的这个对线，你上一把打了你是可以接受的，你不是说完全玩不了，对吧？上一把狐狸甚至还是能动一动的，但是卡尔玛打狐狸的这个对线一旦出现了，就会出现这把这种情况，所以你。 马后炮啊，还是老生常谈的话题。我们赛后的复盘 BP 一定是马后炮。就马后炮说，那一手应该是搬卡尔玛的。
do VOD reviews on other regions? No, yeah. So anyone is allowed to do, just so you guys know how this kind of thing works. So co-streaming is specifically, you have to get permission. But I could do live view stuff. So like I could live view LEC, for example, where I don't have the actual picture of the game on my screen, but I could do like my own webcam up, and I watch alongside with you guys with a game timer up. Munchables do not sidestep my hot tub stream requests. Maybe that could be a sub goal. If I get to 1,000 subs, we'll do a hot tub stream. You heard it here first. But yeah, so I could do VOD reviews of any region or whatever, so long as it's 24 hours after the game. Then you can do content about it, unless you have co-stream rights, and then you can do it instantly. But after 24 hours, it's just fair game for anyone to regions. I can try and do VOD reviews for you guys. Also, guys, I have a Discord, so what I could do, I could make a little channel for Rooney in there called Content Requests. And what we could do is, if there's a game that you guys think would be valuable, if there's a video you want me to make, or a game you want me to VOD review, or anything like that, crack it in that channel in the Discord, and I'll have a look, and we can go from there. So if you have any ideas, and I'm not streaming at the time, head in the Discord, pop them in there, because I do check my Discord. I'm trying to be more conversational in there. If you're based in the UK, I can hook you up with a hot tub. What the fuck? I am based in the UK. Yeah. Are you talking about sending me a hot tub, or me coming to your house where there is a hot tub? Because that gets real awkward real quick. A live stream watch along for LEC with you and Ashin rating hysterics jokes on broadcast. It's pretty doable. That's pretty doable.
Hello， 欢迎来到我们的赛后采访环节，我是主持人宝宝。在此恭喜北京 JDG 英特尔拿下本场的胜利。为大家采访到的是 JDG 的打野选手 Kanavi， 先跟大家打声招呼。
Every game that has smolder in it, oh god, please no. All right.
恭喜你们，也是在今天终于没有让一
So
2-0拿下。今天对
I don't think Jest is online, unfortunately. So we don't have a translation for this interview. So it's 5 minutes till the next series starts. It'll be on a different stream. Oh my god, what is going on? Vice room. I thought the game had started then. They're just doing doing the pre-roll stuff. Okay. I might quickly run and grab a coffee before this one starts up. Since I enjoy caffeine, you guys enjoy me being awake and talking. Feels like coffee is the best for all of us. I also need to drink more water. Remind me to drink water, guys. FBI got nearly 500 smolder stacks in LCS. What the fuck? How long was the game? I think the most I've seen is like 450 in LPL. Off the top of my head. Okay. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to get a coffee. I recommend you all do the same. And then we will reconvene in a couple of minutes' time. We'll watch a lovely old game, League of Legends. Thank you for the hydrate water. I appreciate it.
他感觉这个 BO3焦点英雄还是斯莫德，对吧？虽然说我们前面看那个上周的斯莫德数据只有33的胜率，但感觉这个英雄就是 就是如果你觉得这场比赛两边的实力比较相近，然后会拖到比较后期的时候，这个英雄的威力就会非常的强大。
特别是最近翔哥这个斯莫德玩的真挺有心得的。
有一场整了个600层，然后搞了个300转换比，伤害转换比有点无敌。
就是他现在拿斯莫德，我觉得可能是这个坑住教练最有安全感的一击，是吧？他拿斯莫德好像就很安心。 往后拖，斯莫德这英雄总有奇迹团，
而且最近 RNG 2连胜了嘛，对吧？林伟翔也是来了一句，就是我将一场不输带你们进季后赛，
经典再放送，
蛮有说法的，好吧？感觉。
还有一个点，我觉得就是 RNG 最近汤圆这个点啊，其实我感觉是有进步的。
哎，对，
就你看汤圆最近的比赛，其实他的一个状态啊，包括他打出来的一个水平，相较于之前啊，其实是进步蛮大的。 当然，今天他面对的可是 Rookie 选手啊 ，Rookie 在这赛季其实各方面的数据依然挺不错的。你包括他这个分均伤害793，
第1名。
场均击杀也是非常高啊，第2名4.1个场均击杀，数据上面 Rookie 还是遥遥领先。
对，但感觉汤圆今天大概率又是玩他的画家了，因为画家这个英雄不太会上班位。
对，
而且他不玩卡玛的话，感觉 Rookie 今天蛮大概率会拿到卡玛的。
其实这两个选手，我觉得有一个点是比较像，就他们两个人都是非常追求兑现的。其实汤圆这个选手，你别说他中后期可能会有一些这个迷茫呀，或者就有一些小失误，但是汤圆这个选手他其实兑现挺扎实的。
兑现没问题的呀。
就他打一些的这种顶级中单啊，兑现都没有太大的毛病。而 Rookie 就别说了，从出道到现在，兑现一直是 LPL 一流的水准，
是的，
对吧？所以这场中单的对决，我觉得还挺看两边中单，这个在兑现方面谁能够更胜一筹。
那就要看两边的 BP 了。第一把的话是 NIP 选择了红色方，看一下有没有机会让 Rookie counter 一下。
是，再来看一下我们今天的经理笔记啊，这已经是小威的第397次出场，今天是有可能达到400场啊。
对的，如果打满的话。
不知不觉啊，当年的这个 MSI 的 FMVP 小威已经是我们 LPL 的一名老将了。 今天他跟 RK 的一个野区对决，两边的打野选手在这赛季更多的使用的还是偏节奏一些的打野。
对，今天两个队伍的打野其实风格还蛮像的啊，都是就是选一个位，然后选个赵信这种战士类英雄去帮助队友打前期的节奏。
是的，因为现在其实 RNG 的一个打法也是回归到让小明去选硬辅，然后让林伟翔选一个可能斯莫德这样的英雄在下路挂着，
对，
然后让小明更早的去游走，配合小威以及汤圆去做一个中野辅的联动，这也是老 RNG 延续下来的一套打法吧，对吧？
看一下赛权预录制，
刚才也谈到了，不管是 Fortic 还是林伟翔，在这个版本里面都是非常喜欢玩这个小龙人的。山鸡今天上路面对的对手是呼吸啊，两位上单选手都曾经在 OMG 战队这个效力过啊，
对的，
都是属于 OMG 出来的优质上单。
不过第一把如果 NIP 选红色方的话，感觉山鸡应该能吃到一个counter位。
是有可能，因为这个版本我觉得上单里面能玩的英雄还蛮多的。
对，
你包括看刚刚那个 BO3嘛，你像这个狗熊，对吧，都登场了。因为现在上路流行一种这个盾流的狗熊。
鸡哥这边先出一个肉的话，兰博还是蛮有机会上场的。
对我感觉呼吸的英雄池肯定是更全面。他不管是面对任何的这种兑现细节，特定英雄之间的1v1，他都是细节拉满的。 然后山鸡的话，我觉得他的英雄池可能会更偏一些。其实今天我也挺期待他能拿出可能类似于这样狗熊啊这样比较偏门的选择。
对的，
对吧？上单对决，我觉得刚才志明谈到这个点，就是在红色方能不能利用这样一个红色方的 counter 位，给山鸡拿到一些能够 counter 的英雄，可能这个会是一个关键。因为我觉得两边如果都玩传统上单的话，可能呼吸会更有经验一些，对吧？ 如果能拿到像狗熊，包括鳄鱼这种强势的上单，那可能山鸡能够辐射给中路啊或者其他路的这个优势会比较大。
对，不过 RNG 今天的整体思路应该还是和前两个 BO3一样，就是下路就是能选斯莫德一定要选，对吧？如果放出来一定选，如果没有斯莫德的话，应该就是拿个维鲁斯占一个下路强势兵线。
感觉维鲁斯还是挺关键的，
对的，
对吧？不管版本变化，维鲁斯他现在这样一个。手长啊，包括他的出装流派也比较的多样化。当然，现在可能 poke 流更多一些。还有刚才我们看到，其实现在下路啊，复仇之矛， 啊，也能玩这种穿甲 poke 的，对吧？这个会不会成为两边今天下路的一个选择的重心？
我感觉两边复仇之矛好像
都不怎么玩，
没什么特别多的印象。
还是更喜欢玩后期的，
对，玩的比较少。
因为复仇之矛这个英雄，可能你的打法就是要疯狂的围绕下路，然后利用复仇之矛去拿这个小龙的资源呀，一些这个远古资源啊。然后再去滚雪球。
如果硬要说这两个队伍谁会玩复仇之矛的话，我感觉 NIP 可能概率更大一些。
他们可能更围绕下路一些。
对，因为感觉他们的节奏会相较于 RNG 更快。RNG 感觉最近赢比赛的思路就是我就是往后期拖，
然后下路挂着。
对，因为我感觉 RNG 他打到中后期的团战其实是没有问题的，就思路很清晰。
是的啊，当然今天这个 BO3 到底走向如何啊，我们还是要交给比赛给我们答案。
好的，非常感谢两位解说老师带来的评述。当然，我们的现场也已经准备就绪了。
Okay.
来期待一下这场精彩的对局吧。
I am back.
观看2024英雄联盟职业联赛
just in time to watch some Chinese adverts. My favorite.
及英雄联盟赛事官网 LPL QQ.com 虎牙直播、斗鱼直播、哔哩哔哩直播、咪咕视频、腾讯视频、腾讯体育、新浪微博、微信视频号进行收看。电视机前的召唤师可以通过百视通平台收看全程赛事。梅赛德斯奔驰 EQE 纯电 SUV 实力俱全，胜券在握。李宁英雄联盟联名系列星之守护者卡莎现已上市。逛京东，搜京东电竞，参与赛事预测赢手机。光明莫斯利安助力2024英雄联盟职业联赛春季赛。开一局吗？开就开，保护有度度，尽情开一局。感谢全场保护的杜蕾斯。美孚速霸，极速保护，全效应万变。
Do you think NIP will make it to Worlds, or Milkman hype is just too strong? I mean, Worlds is a different conversation because rosters might not be the same. Teams like LNG, teams like RNG could be good again in summer. Like teams like WE as well. There are a few rosters that could be good in summer, so I think it's way too early to talk about Worlds. But MSI... I definitely don't think NIP are making MSI. I think if playoffs were happening right this second, I think that NIP 100% loses to FPX. And I don't even think it'd be that close, to be honest. Yeah. RNG upset value looking good. What are you guys thinking? Yeah, I mean, RNG have started to look a bit better. I'm trying to remember their series. I'm trying to remember that series versus OMG. What day was that? Sunday. No, that was... Oh, I'm being dumb, that's why. No, it's Friday. It was Friday. I don't think I saw that one live. Honestly, I could potentially see an upset here from RNG if they play more proactively like they have been. Wait, so OMG had to play on Friday and then on Sunday? That's pretty brutal. I don't think either of these teams is making it to MSI, but that's okay. I don't mind that too much. No. This is a fucking disaster. I've just got an email from my barbers saying all services prices have gone up by £1. I'm living in a nightmare world. What can I do? Life is pain. One entire pound down the drain every day. I get my haircut every day. Inflation. It literally is inflation. It literally is inflation plus the cost of energy in the UK has gone insane. Like, I don't blame them for upping their prices. I'm amazed they've stayed the way they were for so long. I'm still going to go there because they're my boys, you know? Inflation plus ratio. Indeed. Indeed.
以前我是看 IG 长大的，然后我现在在 IG 就感觉很梦幻。
我想把这条路走到底嘛。
我觉得只有站在最高舞台上那一刻，才会更体现出来这个问题的答案。
我当时心里就在想，我有一天会不会自己站上那个舞台去跟 LCK 的人较量啊
Is it me? Is Twinkle Twinkle Little Star in the background of this video?
有一个职业选手会否定这种可能。
Twinkle, twinkle, little series. Should we do a chat prediction? I never do the predictions. RNG versus... My brain's just gone blank. NIP. Series winner. Oh, I guess game winner. Game 1. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. What a fucking turbo banger, lads. I just hope when they get to draft, he goes, to turn up. I like that one. I don't like the other one. All right, there you go, guys. Game 1 predictions pre-draft. Everyone's saying NIP 2120. Damn. I've done channel points betting on Twitch. I don't know if there's an equivalent on YouTube. I think I can do like a poll on YouTube. And if I can, I can't remember how. Engage with your audience. Ah, here we go. Start poll. Okay, sounds like positive sounds from the audience there for Kenju. The other day, I swear, Kenju stepped out while they were on their loss streak, and there were fucking jeers in the crowd. Like, whew, RNG fans, man. They are serious. I didn't think Twitch affiliates were allowed to stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. As of the new year, it's been allowed now. I don't know about affiliates. I'm a Twitch partner, not an affiliate, so I don't know if the rules are different, but I imagine they're the same. But yeah, you can now multi-stream. The one big rule, so I was originally gonna have, I wanted to have like a chat window that would come down here kind of thing. That would have like, you know, YouTube chat here, Twitch chat here, another YouTube kind of thing. So it would show both chats like integrated. But apparently, the one rule about the multi-streaming thing is you're not allowed to broadcast other services, chats and stuff onto Twitch. Basically, you're not allowed to like actively advertise other streaming platforms while streaming on Twitch. So you can do multi-streaming, but it has to be like the Twitch audience can't feel like they're missing out by being on Twitch, basically, is the rules. Which I think is kind of fair enough. They don't want their partners actively driving traffic away from the website. I think that makes reasonable amount of sense.
好了 ，RNG 跟 NIP 的大战啊，一触即发，镜头也聚焦给了两边的上野啊。今天上路对决还真挺有看点的，呼吸对山鸡。
You can use the term Gambo or Gamba. Yeah, I always say Gamba. Gamba.
因为我觉得啊，山鸡以前强还是强在就是他有几手特别招牌的
怪英雄。
对，就拿出来我一定有优势，然后你要帮我的话，我能辐射给队友。但在这个赛季 NIP 的一个打法
Yeah, there's always a lot of upset people in chat when the game don't go the way they want it to go, but such is life.
放养上路，就上路基本上是一个纯1v1的情况。
现在好像就只有 WE 喜欢帮上。
WE 那个
Samuel Swillard said, "You wish they'd stop walking while they bow." Yeah, I mean, players have different levels of commitment to the walking. We see quite dramatically different commitment levels there. It looks like they're gonna fall over. Yeah, kind of. Who do you think is the most overrated LPL player? Oh boy, you are really setting me up for a fall there, aren't you? Jesus. Oh shit, I needed to run ads. I was going to run ads before game started. We're about to start Champ Select.
但兰博这英雄确实有个问题，就是你要选他，你必须得围绕他打。
Most overrated.
他基本就带点燃的嘛。
喜欢带点燃。
对，就是你选兰博这个英雄，你必须得围绕我打。去年 OMG 就是他的那种打法是很依赖队友是帮他扩大优势，然后他再去反哺队友。
对，或者说是你可以不来帮我，但是你一定要找到对面打野，就是别让对面打野来搞我。
就你一定要在上半区，或者你要知道对方打野不在上半区。
All right, I actually have an answer for this. He's actually in this game as well. I think maybe Shanji is the most overrated LPL player. I think he had an insane first split, but it was kind of just people not expecting sheer good. But I feel like people were fucking hype on Shanji, and I feel like he's not lived up to that hype at all. Rookie's not overrated. Rookie's my fucking goat, dude. I've started saying that as a phrase. I need to stop because I have in the past criticized people for using the term GOAT for fucking everything. It means the greatest. It doesn't mean is good right now. But I've fallen prey to just meta talk. Hey, Exka. All right, AD carry bands. Here we go. Senna, Kalista, Lucian, Varus, all taken off. Annie being banned once again. Could see a Karma ban, could see an Ahri ban potentially. We've seen more and more Ahri entering the game. I'd be curious to see if that's an option for them. Could also ban things like this in Sao. Volibear ban. I mean, I don't think Xiaohu's overrated. I think Xiaohu's having a bad split, right? Like, I don't think you can be overrated when you've proven those results. I don't think that's like a rated thing. That's just he's underperforming compared to what we know he can do, you know? So I think it's slightly different. Smolder first lock. RNG. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. NIP instantly lock the Nautilus. And an Ahri. Okay, I like this from NIP. Front, foot, forward. Aggression, power, stability, pick composition. I don't know if stability is really the word for this, but ability to hit a skill shot and find a kill from it. Let's see a Viego for Aki. They do get Karma's in Zao on the opposite side, which is not ideal. And they've got Smolder as well. Honestly, in terms of me enjoying watching League of Legends, I love Nautilus Ahri. I think that's great. In terms of actually winning the game of League of Legends, I feel like Xin Zhao Karma Smolder is a little bit fucking Exodia, isn't it? I wonder what RNG go for here. Maybe you feel like you have to go for your AD carry? No, no, we do not. We're diving, boys. Violence in Aki. We're fucking going in, boys. No two ways about it. Okay, I'm here for it. NIP, let's see it. Proactivity. You cannot lock this comp and then do fucking nothing. If NIP now, with this composition, sit and do nothing all game, I will lose all faith in this team, and I already have very little faith in this team at this point. I fucking love this team as well. Like, when you look at the names on this team, like Rookie and Photic are two of my favorite carries. I was a big fan of Photic back when he was on Top Esports. That's a long time ago now. Back in 2020, before he was replaced by Jackie Love. I was a big fan of him. So, Alistair, Braum, getting rid of the bouncers for our little dragon. Rumble denied from Shanghai. And the Kaiser denied from Photic. So, what are we going to go? You could go like Zaya, but that kind of sucks. You could go Zeri if you want to. It's not the best with Nautilus, but... Okay, we're just going to blind top lane. Go for the Renekton, that's fine. What other AD carries can we play with this comp? You could play Jhin, actually. I know people fucking hate Jhin, but there's a reasonable argument for Jhin here. Siva's not a bad shout either, because you kind of enable your ability to dive in. I do think the Tahm Kench completely ruins everything here for NIP. This is going to be really hard. Tahm Kench ruins absolutely everything. And then Jace top as well. This... I don't know if NIP can pull this off. Okay, Jinx is fine. Late game hype carry that outscales. Jinx not as good lane too. They should have a lot of presence early bot for NIP. But you're going to have topside control for RNG. Oh. Breathe versus Shanji. It's kind of an exciting matchup to watch. You can be quite aggressive on the chase, but it's a thin line to walk. It can be quite a hard matchup, I think. I think it's quite a hard matchup for the Renekton, but if you give the Renekton the angle, he can do a lot of damage. It's all about whether or not you can E him before he gets the W stun. Like, if he E's forward, you have to Hammer Form E him away before he can do the rest of his combo. Zeri would make more sense with the dive comp. I think the idea is that Jinx can play very far away too, using zaps and just try and finish someone with the ultimate from far. I think that's the logic. Like, play with your rockets off your Q and play with your ult. Get the reset. And then once the reset's in, the rest of the fight, we're kind of chilling, right? I think that's the logic. I'm definitely leaning the way of RNG, though, here. I feel like Tahm Kench kind of ruins things a little bit. I'm Silver, so what the fuck do I know? I mean, I don't disagree that Zeri would fit the comp. I'm not trying to flame you, bro. I'm just saying, like, I don't hate the Jinx pick. I think the Jinx is really strong. I think Jinx is a good answer to Smolder. It's kind of a similar answer to the Zeri, honestly, in that you have a lot of scaling in that. You just also have a lot more range to play with, so you can be a bit safer. Also, someone in chat said that Breathe is the most overrated player in the LPL. Time to find out, eh? Time to find out. My most overrated player versus your most overrated player, person in chat. I can't remember who it was. It's our Prio. Should be Prio in mid and top for RNG. Should be Prio bot or NIP. Aki is spotted, so they know that he's doing the chickens. Wow, RNG, 1,000 total games. First in the league to do it as well. Well played, RNG. Well played. Say well played. I mean, good job on existing for a long time. Cool to see, though. Big milestone, that 1,000 games. It's just a shame that this is the split they hit it on while they're 4 and 9 in the standings, and playoffs feels like a distant dream.
辛克斯应该是跟卡莎差不多，就是抢2非常厉害的 ADC。
对。 感觉跟卡莎是一个思路，就是我对线也好打，然后团战对你的。
Yeah, the Bin versus Breathe swap was questionable. I will say that roster was still decent with Breathe. It wasn't really a Breathe issue. Like this is a very different roster since. But I agree that Bin is definitely better than Breathe now. I think when that happened though, I think it was like a side grade. Obviously, there was something happening internally between Bin and the team. I don't know why else you would swap him out. But I feel like Breathe was also really in form that year, so I don't think it's too... I didn't feel like it was an egregious swap. It just felt weird, that swap, when it happened. They never gave up, true. 1,000 times now of not giving up. Actually, that's a good point. I wonder if... that's 1,000 games of RNG, or if that includes Starhorn Royal Club. It must include Royal Club. It is technically the same organization, I think. Oh, Breathe gets all 3 of those without shock blasting. Here we go, Diving Shanji. Bit of damage coming out from Breathe, thanks to the tower. Oh, he's just hitting the tower for now. Okay, Slice and Dice does nothing. Nicely done. 1 to me, 0 to Guy in chat. So much CS denied, even with the TP in. That's a lot of minions gone. Really nice start up top. I like the way he's playing towards his strong side. I like that he skipped his blue buff to just run into that lane and get the dive. Very, very nice. Oh, BLG loaned Bin, did they? Oh, okay. The fact that Breathe gets that with his W as well. A little lightning field. Shanji didn't flash, which is very, very important for Shanji, because it means he can theoretically still close the gap up top in the right scenario. Maybe Aki can set it up, but Aki is spotted, so maybe he can't. There's a warding tribe for Breathe as well, so he should be totally safe. To just keep pushing away there. Ooh, damage onto Photic. Ah, miscommunication. Joel hooks Ming out of the dive forward, but Photic flashed anyway. It's a big summoner spell burn by RNG in the bot lane there. Tongue Lash is such an impressive ability. Photic ever so slightly up in CS. He's actually going to reset here. Which... Aki's moving in to try and go for Drake. I don't know if now is the moment for Photic to reset realistically, but goes back, gets a couple of long swords. Moving back in as well. He's going to miss a wave under the tower. Aki's going to clear his wolves and his Grump first and then go Drake, I guess. You kind of need to go Drake. You've conceded the Grubs up top. They must know that these Grubs are going down. Okay, Drake has been started. Grump skipped. Okay, Drake has not been started. So NIP, I think, have just lost their window to do Drake. Maybe they can still do it anyway. I guess Photic could push this wave out. Reset came through for LWX. It's fine. They still get the Drake. It's a little bit nervous that they'd buggered it there, but it's all right. Why not save last pick for Shanji? They wanted to see what the enemy composition was going to look like before locking in AD carry. Because, like, I suppose you could argue for, like, a Draven composition, right? Against Smolder. But as soon as Tom Kench is locked in, it's like, okay, well, that's definitely not on the cards. Okay, Aki gets it. And the Honey Fruit gets him out as well. Full HP. Wait, in the meantime, is going to take the entire top side. Aki, I don't think... He must have seen Wei, right? No, actually. I don't think there was any vision, so he doesn't even know this has happened. He's going to miss out on so many camps, but maybe he just knows... Actually, that's why he's not going for the counter invade. He's aware that they might try and dive Shanji. Shanji's going to try and set up onto Wei here. Dominus used. He wants Wei to fight him because Aki's on the way too, but Aki is only level 5. Maybe they can finish Wei, though. The flash. There we go. Nicely done. Great setup from Shanji. Well played. Knowing that the potential dive would happen, knowing he would fight them. Really well played. LWX rooted up, stunned up. That's a kill in the bot lane. That might be a double kill in the bot lane. Photic and Duo 2v2. Absolutely rinsing them. King has his shield. Hook should be up. There we go. Lovely. Jinx double kill. That is a hell of a swing. That is a hell of a swing. From Photic losing his summoner in lane to now a double kill on the Jinx. Shanji setting up a kill for Aki if they can't close things out. Because I feel like they do kind of need to snowball to some extent. But then again, they do have a Jinx. Maybe just late game Jinx is enough. I don't know. So we take another look at the top play. Shanji just DPSing. Wei just not realizing this was happening. That was a Q flash. It just didn't look like it. LWX just completely disrespecting here. Like, great that they turn it into a double kill. Well played by the NIP bot lane, but also kind of disastrously played on the other side. Shanji looking for breathe. It's Wei tanking the tower, though. And actually, he's done enough. I don't think he can clear these minions, though. Dominus into play. Needs to clear the wave ASAP. There we go. Minions gone. Rocket flies across as well. Rookie's here. Wei doesn't have his ultimate. He's waiting so long on the charm. That's just forwards. Wei trying to dodge, and he's just stunned himself. Oh, Rookie plays it so well. Shanji, I don't know if he's got the sustain for this. Rookie has to try and carry. Q, it's going to be enough. Now he's in a 1v1 with Tangyuan. Tangyuan might kill him here. The charm comes out. There we go. Dash away, but the chain is going to find the route. I don't think he has the damage to finish it. In the meantime, down to the bot side, LWX getting dived. Photic will finish yet another kill. They get out of dodge. Aki, oh, there's even a minion. There's even a minion, so Aki gets away. Oh, my lord. NIP, where has this been all year? This is what I've been wanting to see pretty much all year long. This is more like it. Actually challenging the teams that are beating the fuck out of you. Dude. This is it. Rookie's roaming on Ari. Shanji's out playing the dive. Aki's playing opposite, and Photic's fed as fuck on Jinx. Bro, they're winning MSI. It's true. This is the beginning. NIP wins everything from this point. The beginning of the golden road. It was right here against RNG, guys.
但问题是 NIP 现在这个金克斯3个人头了呀，感觉中期要无限发力了。这个双 C 有点肥啊。
Well, 5 groups for RNG, so at least they've got that.
看上路这一波 Rookie 的狐狸。
Hold your horses, we've got Smolder in the game. I know I'm going a little over the... Look at this from Rookie, though. I love this. He has charm this entire time. The whole time against Breathe, he was just using it to, like, zone them. Make them try and dodge. So beautiful. So beautiful. I love how Photic literally just stands and autos. It's like he doesn't need to do anything else. Ah, the minion blocks the Q. Unfortunate. So this will be another Drake now. Massive, unstoppable bot prio. Wei is just a secondary top laner at this point. Dominus comes in. Huge damage onto Wei. And that'll be the wave cleared as well. Shanji survives the dive. Aki's got the Drake. Now invading the bottom side of the jungle. Does Wei actually finish the recall? That's the question. Shanji so down on CS, but not surprising in the slightest. He's literally 2v1 under his tower this game. Wei is thinking about going for the dive again. In the meantime, I don't think they can go for Tangyuan. He knows something's up. Backs away. Shanji held the wave, though. I take it back, guys. Shanji is not the most overrated top laner in the LPL. He's the most underrated top laner in the LPL. Let's fucking go, Shanji. Holds the wave, denies the dive again. Rookie's roaming up, and Wei is absolutely turbo fucked. Look at the damage. 6 stacks on the Dark Seal for Rookie. You fucking love to see it. Technically a solo kill for Rookie, although let's be honest, Shanji did all the work for that. The one problem is, I'm getting very hyped for NIP right now. They're only 1,000 gold up. Now, granted, the gold is in great spots in the composition. Breathe is a bit of a problem. Breathe could be a huge problem for them. He's getting very, very strong in the top side. He's also got, I think, 4 plates. That's one thing, actually. NIP really haven't been able to get any plates off the back of anything. 2 plates now for LWX. They got 1 plate in each lane. Maybe Rookie gets a plate up top now? Yeah. Platage didn't really go their way. Had to reset off the back of all their plays because they were diving. But Rookie will get another one up top, so at least there's that. Little silver lining before they're gone. Breathe is going to have to carry. Yeah. I mean, if it goes long enough, LWX will still be insane. Tangyuan's still going to bring a lot of value to these fights. Oh, 1 more auto. Ah, Rookie, take the tower shot. Get the plate, surely. I guess not, because Herald is spawning. And they want to contest. Rookie can't really afford to be chunked. So, crashes under the wave. Nice space for his team. Difficult for RNG to move in on this one. Especially the fact that Wei is currently on his Croaks. That's Herald. Again, like 1,500 gold lead. NIP are doing a good job. The problem is, NIP have been in advantageous positions before and not managed to finish those games out. Once again, look at this. Shanji moves bot now. Wei is immediately in the tri-brush, ready to fucking go. Wei fucking hates Shanji. I don't know what Shanji did to Wei. Chuo's turned up as well to protect his top laner. Poor Shanji. In the meantime, NIP just take a free tier 1. That was a 4-man play to the bottom lane from RNG. With Herald slammed mid, that's a tier 1 there. Rookie crashes the wave on the tier 2 as well. 2 towers taken by NIP. And RNG just look menacingly at the bot tier 1 and Shanji defends it. That's fucking amazing. I mean, if RNG keep playing like this, it's kind of winnable for NIP. It's kind of winnable. Did you know the NIP are actually pretty insane in the first few minutes of the game? Let me sling some statistics at you. NIP, first for first blood percentage. They are first for first Rift Herald percentage, which is just Rift Herald percentage at this point, because there's only 1. Hey, thank you so much for the bits, Paralad. I appreciate that. They are first for first Dragon percentage. They are first, or Rift Herald percentage in general, which turns out is the exact same as first Rift Herald now. And they have a 90% win rate when they're ahead at 15 minutes. Problem is, they're not always ahead at 15 minutes, but their objective control in the early game is actually really, really good. They just struggled to build a massive gold lead off of it. Shanji uses the Dominus. Aki's moving in the top side. I don't know. Oh, double flash. And it's TP from Rookie as well. They're setting up on Tangyuan. Oh, great CC chain. He's gone. Rookie could find more potentially. There's no tower here. Okay, Ming's flash. Wei doesn't have flash. Okay, Wei gonna use his ult. to get himself out. Oh, the zap. That's Ming dead. Ming saves his jungler, but at what cost? He dies. Flame Chompers don't quite connect. Wei's already used his ult. That's a double for Photic. Oh my god. This is worst case scenario for RNG. This is literally going as badly as it can go. Oh, that would have been so funny if Photic got the Drake as well. Also, by the way, this is a rookie MVP angle. I don't know if you guys know that, but this is a rookie MVP angle. Just throwing it out there. Double flash off of that Q. It is a Smolder game, so you never know. Maybe there's a way back in. It does delay the Soul, but I don't think they're that worried about Soul. I mean, rushing Elder is a common anti-Smolder strat, but just getting massively ahead is also an anti-Smolder strat. Rookie is at a monstrous level of power right now. He may well go Magi's this game. This could easily be a Magi's game. And again, maybe you don't just because of Smolder on the enemy team. You can kind of get a little bit cooked. Munch, have you got PayPal? There is a link for if you do want to send a tip. There's a link in the description on YouTube, and there's a button underneath on Twitch. I really appreciate you asking, and I appreciate the super chat as well. By the way, Paralad. I don't know if Anthony Para and Paralad are the same person, but thank you for the 500 bits, Paralad. You are, as your name would suggest, an absolute lad. Thank you for the bits there. I really appreciate all the support you guys have been giving me this year. Like, it's been kind of a tough year, I'm not going to lie to you, with the fact that LPL is just doing way less broadcasts. And now bringing in extra casters, I'm literally getting one shift per week. Like, you guys have really made all the difference, so I really, really appreciate it. I just want to say thank you. But enough about that. Top story over. Bot tier 2 pretty easily taken here by NIP. I think Breve realizing that if he sticks around, he's going to get dove. Pushing in the mid wave. Waiting for the bot wave to appear. If Tangyuan commits to this tier 2, he's going to get dove. NIP kind of showing, I think basically, they don't really want to dive him. They just want to take the tier 2 if they can because they're scared that there'll be a follow-up play. So showing up, kind of threatening the play, keeps him away. It means they can just guarantee this tier 2. Baron is now on the map, by the way. Breed is pushing out pretty far. Up top, Shanji's going to go catch the wave at the tier 2. And I'll walk away. So, you can expect NIP to shift all of that control. You see all of these wards that they've placed in the bot side jungle. They were playing for the tier 2 in the bottom lane. Now that vision will shift up to this area. They want as much in this jungle as possible. Also in river, clearing the vision. So anticipate the next play from NIP to be a pick onto Tangyuan bot. I guess Tangyuan just stepped too far out. I was too busy focusing on what should happen instead of what actually happens. My bad, guys. Okay, now they can reset, and it's even easier for them to get Baron control because the enemy team doesn't have a mid laner. Yeah, nice pick from Rookie. Good follow-up from Photic. I like that Photic is so active even on picks like Jinx. He's all over the map. Why are there no broadcasts Monday to Wednesday? I don't really know. Budget, I suppose. But yeah. What was he going to say? I was going to say something. My brain has just gone into buffering mode. Oh, you've been spamming my emotes in the mainstream? I appreciate that. Thank you for that. I need to update my emotes, to be honest. I made them in, like, 2020. I need to have another look at that. Because all of my emotes are Sooning emotes as well, which I fucking loved Sooning, but they don't exist anymore. So I might keep a couple of those, but I feel like I should probably replace the other emotes. Rookie is on a ward, so he'll be forced away. Remember, with Jinx, you do Baron so fast. Crescent Guard just doesn't do enough, not against Ari. Look at the damage coming out. Rookie still survives as well. Tang Yuan just about gets away with his life. Holy shit. Big donation. Thank you so much. I mean, huge fight from NIP. This is the cleanest game I've seen from NIP all fucking year.
Keep killing it, bro. Every bet I win on your streams, I will donate from now on, lol.
You don't have to do that, dude. You don't have to do that. Thank you, though. Anthony Parrott, I really appreciate that. Every Monday night you come and watch my streams. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you. And thank you for the donation. That's really generous of you. I love this, though, NIP. I mean, this is literally textbook how you play with a pick composition. When you're ahead, you start Baron, you deny vision, and then you go for the engage instead of 50-50ing. So often we see teams just 50-50. Great hook from Chwol. Maximum range there. Finishes off LWX. Lovely. So we are getting to the point now where LWX should have the stacks. Let's click on the Smolder. Let's click on the Smolder. 200. So he's 25 stacks away. Very close. So yeah, we'll keep our eyes on LWX in these fights. I don't really know if it's enough. They're 6,000 gold down. I don't know if that passive is worth 6,000 gold. But I guess we'll find out. This could be a Smolder loss at this point. Dare I say it? Maybe I've cursed it. Maybe I've jinxed it now. What is Smolder's win rate in LPL now? Trying to fight for vision. It's so hard for RNG to push in. NIP can just play to completely deny here. And I feel like that is exactly what they should be doing. I feel like there is a reasonable argument to start the Baron here. Like, you do it so fast with Jinx. It's so hard for RNG to push in. Shanji can get mid-prio by himself because RNG have to try and contest this Baron. Walt and Rookie just start a fight onto Wei. Crescent Guard already used. Another kill. That's Jungler down. We go back to the Baron. Rinse and repeat. Rookie has his ultimate already up. LWX. Yeah, go the long way around. That is correct, sir. Rookie flashes in. Big damage. And another one. Another one. Another one. Ah, Rookie's ult timed out, unfortunately, for them. What happened to Wei? I mean, like, the thing is, he has to be the one that face checks. Like, it's an impossible game for him to succeed in. Like, the early strategy of just trying to camp Shanji didn't work out. Shanji did a really good job of surviving a lot of those dives. If those dives go better, it's a much better looking game for RNG. But the dives didn't go better, and now Wei is on face check duty against a hardcore pick composition. Like, Rookie just half healths him in one combo, and then Aki and his ult fly in at the end. Then Ming, there's only so much he can do as well. This is the thing, like, whoever walks in first just gets one shot. Breathe is now rage splitting. I think he's realized that this game is fucking over. That predicts the flap over the wall. Doesn't hit it. LWX sticks with his team. Yeah, the win rate for Smolder is actually at 55% at this point, or like 56% bot lane. He's on 22 wins and 17 losses, so it's still very positive. But teams are beating it, and a lot of teams are really bad at playing Smolder. Yeah, the irony of Breathe needing to take a deep breath. Photic has his ult. Are you ready for the snipe? Okay, he's not even going to punt it. He's just going to keep it for the fight. I feel like Photic is somewhat underrated of a carry. I've always thought Photic was really good. I'm a big fan of that player. Back on his Victory 5 days, which technically is still the team that he's on. just with a different organization. But on his top esports days as well, his Senna is just so clean. And that was the year that Senna came out. I feel like he was one of the first players to really, really get good with Senna. Shanji's had a great game too. Like, it's not easy to play as weak side as he was in this game. Like, he had a little bit of support from his team, but the amount of time Wei spent in his lane diving, and he still survived all of it. Really well played. I mean, the speed at which these towers go down. And that's with Photic trying to poke, really. Not even just focusing the tower. Oh, Photic's in trouble. The reset off of the inhib literally saved his life. Good God. In the meantime, Breathe has been solo killed by Shanji up top. Or am I going crazy? Did I just miss something that happened on my screen? No, it was up top. Okay, Rookie down. This is the fight. You've killed Rookie. This is surely the win for RNG, right, guys? GG. Breathe turbo tilted in the top lane. Good God. Whoever in chat said Breathe is overrated before this game, I salute you. You were right. I was wrong. Shanji's a beast. Man, that was one-sided. That was a real one-sided. Well, game 2, here we come. I hope NIP can look like that in game 2, because NIP have not consistently looked like that. I really hope that they can keep that kind of performance up. I feel like they need to some extent. Just punched my microphone by accident.
山鸡辛苦了，
山鸡被针对了，
山鸡辛苦了，因为山鸡这把确实上路，不管是1v2、1v3，其实他处理没毛病，哎，对吧？然后呢，也吸收了对方的大部分的能力。然后这把我觉得比较关键的其实是，就这个狐狸，就Rookie这个狐狸2波来上路缓解压路啊，缓解这个压力，然后收到了赵信的人头，让这个狐狸其实前期的发育非常的好。
对，而且感觉这把汤圆的画家可能有点。汤圆的这个卡玛可能有点隐身了，我觉得下把可能真得给他玩一下画家，因为感觉他玩画家和他玩别的英雄不一样，他玩画家这个技能释放就非常的自信。
这把看一下最后的一个面板吧，就感觉 RNG 这把，我觉得他们这个目的还是太明显了，就是这个 NIP 也知道你会抓我上路，那我狐狸每次回完家，然后来上路逛一圈都有人头，那你这怎么打，对吧？
而且第一波 RNG 下路那个失误其实还是比较大的，
是。
就其实从前面对线，4级前的对线对得非常好，就是我可以没线权，但是你吃不到我的镀层，
对，
然后我补刀跟你一样。但那一波下路2v2被双杀之后，就感觉下路已经不对劲了。
这把我 MVP 给狐狸，
给狐狸吗？
我感觉他这个每次在上路出现都太及时了，你看，那他每次来都能收到人头，而这波我觉得是最关键的一个转折点，对吧？这波他过来收2个，
对的。
Sorry, I've suddenly gone very quiet, guys. I'm just
我也给狐狸吧。
那我们2票狐狸。
对。
主要你看最后那个输出面板。
I just need to quickly sort something for my agent.
对的。虽然最后是金厄斯超神了，但这把确实狐狸的作用更大一些。这把我觉得还是中野辅的节奏吧。
You know how it be.
把那个 AD 啊往那个夹子上锤，一个想连招。
这把挺平推的，没什么还手能力，感觉 RNG 这个阵容。
我觉得小威的这个还是选择吧，有点太单一了。倒不如就像我们赛前说的，就是小威不如这把就刷自己的，对吧？我就发育，然后能换点资源就换点资源，不用太强行的去动。
这把真的打得有点太着急了，
太强行了。
因为他在上路没有抓到，反而自己死了，其实是很掉打野节奏的。
是。
他还不如多发育一点，然后就拖后期嘛。
对。
就杰斯魔切出来，对吧？然后小火龙叠满那一波团战，我觉得是能接。但他们等到小火龙叠满的时候，劣势已经非常大了，就正面装备完全不是一个级别的，打不了了。
而且 RNG 这把下路对线，我觉得也是，就刚你说那波也是有失误的，对吧？被泰坦回来。
Ninjas in Paris, for God's sake.
就现在 RNG 这把比赛，我觉得每条选手都出了点问题。
Oh my god.
而且仔细回忆一下，感觉 RNG 这个中野，虽然说是选到了这个
The LCS/LEC casters analyzes the Glazing Milky Way is the best jungler. Maybe they've been watching your streams. I think if they've watched anything to do with LPL, I am not the only one that is talking about Milky Way. Good God. Everyone and their mums is talking about Milky Way right now. Especially people's mums. Good Lord. Milky Way is a machine. Today. I don't know what's going on, but my voice is rough. ROUGH.
锁定一个季后赛的席位，这赛季其实 NIP 整个的状态我觉得还是比较不错的，特别是在联赛的初期打了一小波连胜。今天的话，我觉得在第一场的 BP 上面，你觉得 RNG 要不要调整一下？
我觉得得把这个阵容可能拿得更主动一些吧。这把阵容真的就是选出来之后，你会发现打野真的玩得很难受。对吧？虽然你中上有线权，但是我没有办法去就把你的线权优势转换成我的野区优势。
还有就是我觉得 RNG 最近的打法，确实他小火龙这一套可能也被大家研究透了。每次都是小火龙，
有破解方法。
Yes.
对，
挺好的。
We get our rookie MVP. Thank fuck for that. Thank absolute fuck for that. It was a huge rookie MVP angle. I'm so glad that they didn't miss it. I feel like they quite often miss the MVP angles. They've been better this year, but still. Okay, choose outcome. NIP. You guys get your points. And on YouTube chat, I just never ended the poll, I think. But the poll was NIP favored. But I do feel like a lot of people probably voted in that, like, while they were hardcore winning the game, because I forgot to close the poll, so... Yeah. Rookie most overrated player in history. Don't know if I agree with that, buddy. As someone who rates him incredibly highly, you just get a from me. There hasn't been this dynamic of a debut since Bo, I feel. Yeah, I mean, Milky Way's insane. Milky Way's the whole package. Oh, wait a second. Guys, I completely forgot. I was busy over this weekend. I couldn't get to my PC, so I couldn't post this interview. But holy fuck, there's this insane interview from Milky Way. I will post it on Twitter right fucking now.
要不然拿一个鳄鱼这样的英雄，对，他是一个节奏的支点，相较于杰斯，他可能鳄鱼会更加稳定一些。当然，我们说了这么多，还是要交给两边的教练啊，在中场的一个调整。
好的，非常感谢两位解说老师带来的评述。马上要开始的也是深圳 NIP 对阵 RNG 的第2场比赛了。在第2场比赛当中 ，RNG 将会来到蓝色方，让我们也一同期待在第2局的比赛当中，双方会给我们带来怎样的变化和调整。那么接下来时间我们稍事休息，精彩比赛马上回来。
Right.
你的车就这样了吗？或者说，开局吗？开就开。
美孚速霸全效保护系列，挑战城市万变路况，保护引擎无惧磨损，无惧油泥，顺畅冷启动，无惧氧化，成功挑战，实测验证，极速保护，全效引万变。
OPPO Find X7 系列搭载 OPPO 全球首款双潜望4主摄，专业哈苏人像，拍人像大片就得选 OPPO。OPPO Find X7 系列大师影像更有分量。
红冠战马，更受中国电竞用户喜欢的能量饮料，更受年轻人喜欢的中国能量饮料。
Guys, check out this. Hang on, I'll run some ads on. Oh, I can't right now. Right, I've already run ads. It's okay. It's okay. Right, let me show you something. Let me show you guys something. If I can work my PC. I've just tweeted this out. Everyone on Twitter, go give me interactions. Love you. But look at this, right? Look at this interview from Milky Way. When asked about the prep coming into the series, we did a lot for every series we play. Our coaching team draft sessions until 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. We are not concerned about one single series result, but how we can learn and improve from matches. And our management... This needs to shut the fuck up. And our management team has made a lot of effort as well. I believe if we keep on working, we'll be rewarded sooner or later. When asked about playing against Lien, he says he played his pocket pick Nidalee. He's been confident on this pick, and it's a shame they banned my Kindred. Otherwise, we would have had a really good match. I love that he's looking for that match as well. That's hype as fuck. Even in a disadvantaged position, they kept looking for opportunities, like when Leo pulled our Rumble. Definitely a strong player. So even the guy that he's just beaten, you know, still super respectful and fucking awesome because he's the fucking GOAT. When asked about teams counterpicking him or banning out his Kindred, it's his comfort pick. It's not often seen in the meta. I consider myself being recognized. So he takes it as a compliment when he gets target banned. When asked about his Lien Xin, I made a few mistakes on my league game today. I'm more satisfied with Zin's outperformance. My engages are on point and I tank good damage. Objective. Humble. We love it. I've screenshotted that part twice. When asked about Game 2 facing Smolder, Smolder's a late game champion that needs time to scale. Our plan was to get mid jungle ahead, taking dragons and soul, forcing an early Elder fight, and speed up the game and end it fast. There you go. Anyone that's wanting a little tutorial on how to play 5v5 against Smolder, force Elder fast. Don't let him scale first. When asked about why they are doing so good this split, first of all, we players have been really hardworking, playing solo queue until 3-4 a.m. Secondly, our coaching team have worked their heart out, studied every game to give us the best draft possible. Then our management team have been with us the whole time to provide them with the best condition possible, I guess. Oh, that's translation. We share the same goal and work as one and improve as one, granting us the best chances to win. When asked about his own style, one, a jungler should have a style, should have a good overall view of the game because she could affect all 3 lanes. Oh my god, I can't read. 2, a jungler needs to help his teammates at the same time, try not to die. 3, a jungler should carry when it's possible. I love that he has like little rules of how a jungler should play. I'm so surprised by... this is the interviewer speaking. I'm so surprised not just by your skill, but more by your consistency, which is not a common quality for a rookie like you. Can you tell us where it's coming from? Milky Way says, to begin with, I think it's from my game knowledge. After all, it's my map awareness and my team's position in a fight. Lastly, I communicate with my teammates to avoid mistakes. Those were probably why. He's so fucking big brain, dude. Last question. You're currently under the spotlight. A lot of people, including many of my friends, have been watching and talking about you. What do you think of this level of attention all of a sudden? And he says, I think it's just, I am a rookie. I look good when my team is doing well. Plus, I'm pretty young myself. It's probably only natural for people, including your friend, to put focus on me and think I'd have a bright future. He's like, even that, he defers to his team. Dear friend, I have been watching me the demeanor of a great general in you. You possess a maturity beyond your years. The boundless universe surely awaits young Milky Way to explore in the future. Damn. Damn. That's a hell of a quote from the actual interview. I don't know who said that. This is Jest speaking, obviously, in this part. Insane. Fucking insane. Milky Way is just simply the GOAT. It is actually that simple, unfortunately. King shit. Totally agree. Totally agree. Complete king shit. Yeah. If you want to, if you've got Twitter and you want to go on my Twitter and call him the GOAT in the chat, there's the link for you guys. You're welcome. I'm so generous linking my tweets in chat. So generous of me. Okay, we're in drafts. Let's go. Next series underway. Perfect little break there. So let's get that up. Let's get that up. And let's get that up. Let me get some pick and ban stats up. Oh my god, I've got the wrong camera. There we go. So this is RNG.
上把有点隐身，对，是吧？得来把画家，或者也来把狐狸，
或者你就妮口，比较简单的一个方法。我就跟着打野斗，
那怎么办嘛？这现在那只能小火龙换一个阿狸了呀。你要哪个嘛？看看安吉要哪一个。
Okay, right, I'm actually in now. So, Vi banned away, Lucian banned away, Kalista banned away. They are like, all right, guys, let's ban everything that can beat Smolder. We're getting rid of all of the dive. We're getting rid of all of the aggressive bot lanes. And NIP are going to lock in the Ahri again. They're going to lock in the Nautilus again. And instead of locking jungle this time, they're going to lock in Kai'Sa. That way, they can still play for dive. It's much easier to find a dive jungler than it is a dive AD carry. This was banned in the last draft. So I think NIP will go for the Kai'Sa this time. Because last time they went all the Vi. Alistar comes in. And Hui comes in as well. The Alistar was banned last time around, so a little bit more protection for LWX down at the bottom side. Ooh. Go on. I mean, what are we hovering here? We've already got our Ahri, unless it's going to be a blind Yone top, which I doubt. Are we really playing ASOL? Okay, there we go. Nocturne comes in. So again, dive from the jungle. Kai'Sa will be banned now, but you could just play Jinx again. Like, the composition worked beautifully. No Tahm Kench this time either. Honestly, I feel like it's actually even easier for Jinx potentially.
上把还搬了狗熊，看这把要不要搬狗熊吧？小威狗熊玩的也好，搬了个佛耶哥。 但其实感觉 RNG 这把选佛耶哥的概率挺低的。
对他应该是要选一个
功能性的打野，
而且要能稍微抵挡一些伤害的。
是的，
佛耶哥还是太脆了。
Am I missing something, or has ASOL been played in other lanes? Why was that hovered so much? I mean, I guess you could just play like AD top jungle and play ASOL AP bot to scale. I don't know if that's actually good though, to be honest. Okay, Viego banned away, denying the resets and a carry. We deny the Zinzao as well. It's fine. I think you ban Kai'Sa here. But maybe they feel like they need to ban Renekton after Shanji kind of destroying them in the previous game. But if they don't ban Kai'Sa, I feel like that is just such an easy insta-lock to NIP. It's so good with the rest of this composition. Yeah, okay. Jinx is a reasonable angle. You could just go Jinx and then you can potentially counterpick top as well. Or you can blind Renekton again. Renekton is just very strong. Yeah, they're going to go for that. So, side of RNG. What are we going to do here, boys? Jax to go into the top lane matchup. And then, what are we going in jungle, honestly? I feel like the jungle bans are pretty oppressive. Wukong? Wukong could be an option. It got buffed. We're on 14-5 now. Like Jarvan, Sejuani, maybe. Sejuani's not bad. You've got Alistair to set you up. You've got a solo laner that is melee, so you can play with your passive. I think Wei Sejuani's not a bad shout. The problem is you've got Nocturne who can spell shield your ult. You've got Ahri who can dodge your ult. It's not... I mean, Volibear as well is open. If Wei wants to play Volibear jungle. Has already played it. Okay, it is the Sejuani in the end. Jack Sejuani's a classic. I think we just go Jinx again. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what I say. Ooh, this is even better. How the fuck did we not notice Senna made it through the draft? This is fucking great. Aw. I wanted the Senna. Senna with a dive composition is so fucking good, dude. It's so good. And it would be Photic Senna as well. But I guess this way, you've got... The problem with... So, here's the logic on why they picked Zeri over Senna here. The reasoning is... You want Nautilus to roam with this comp. You've got Arya Nocturne. You want to fight topside with your Renekton. Like, you are going to be scrapping on the top side of the map. You need Nautilus to roam to set up the Ahri, to set up the Nocturne. If you lock in Senna, Senna has to roam instead. And the Nautilus has to stay bot catching waves. Which kind of goes against the whole reason that you've locked in Nautilus in the first place, to have that presence in the top side. So that would be my logic on why they've prioritized the Zeri over Senna there. All right. Game number 2. I'm doing a prediction in Twitch chat. I'll do a poll in the YouTube chat as well. Who have we got, boys? And girls, of course. And everyone else, of course. NIP versus RNG Game 2. Gamba in chat. It's not really Gamba on YouTube chat, but, you know, it's as close as I can get. Let's see how this one goes. I feel like this could be a bit of a banger. I really hope this is a bit of a banger. We would need to see more from RNG. They're playing scaling again, but I feel like NIP are just going to push this. I do think that this is going to be a harder composition to pull off for NIP than the previous game. Like, Nocturne can go in and everything, but he's not as, like, unstoppable as Vi is when going for the dives. More counterplay available there. Why? I just talked about Senna versus Jinx, versus Zeri, sorry. It's because you want Nautilus to be able to roam, and if you play Senna, Nautilus has to stay bot. Breathe has pinched himself. I think Aki's just gonna go for the jungle camp anyway. Oh, Rookie's out of range to auto the ward. That's so sad. Yeah, we'll have to see how this one's going to go. I'm hoping NIP can kind of give us a bit of a repeat performance. Photic and Droll played exceptionally well. Rookie's Ahri was, as always, just beautiful to watch. Hook in already. Alistair is just a large minion at level 1, remember? It should be pretty much unfightable for RNG. They're desperately trying to stay in XP range. Notice how scared Photic is, or not scared, but cautious Photic's being. He can't go too far forwards or Ming will flash pulverize. Though, to be honest, I don't know if they can actually do anything with a flash pulverize. Nice aggressive trades mid lane from Tangyuan, using the prio that he's got, trying to put pressure down. Level 2 hit in the bot lane. Oh, Aki, level 3 gank on Nocturne. That's a flash, and a charm follows it. This is beautiful. How often do you see an early Nocturne gank? They're just not ready for it. And the ward literally came out as Aki was ganking, so it's a late ward from Tangyuan. Like, he knew that there was a possibility because he went for the ward, but just a little too late. Fantastic gank in the mid lane. Flash and a kill early for Rookie. That honestly could not have gone better for NIP. That is unbelievably good news. So now suddenly there's huge pressure in the mid lane at NIP. Although Rookie used his flash too. Dark Seal on both sides, but boots for Rookie. This time, Wei hasn't skipped a camp to just dive Shanji right off of the bat. Aki did a thing and it wasn't negative. True, dude. Let's go. Aki's been good today. Aki has been good today. Dare I say it on stream. You're so biased. I am a little bit biased. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm a huge fan of players on this NIP team. It just is what it is, you know. It just is what it is. And this is an official broadcast, so I don't have to be unbiased. So, Cole picked up by Photic here. He knows he's going to be going for a slow one. I completely agree. I love Cole on Zeri. Like, almost every Zeri lane is a Cole lane, realistically. You just hate Smolder? I really do hate Smolder. That is absolutely true. You are fully correct there. It's a good start, though. It's a good start by NIP. To be honest, like, it's less that I'm biased towards NIP, and it's more like when if you've watched the other NIP series this year, this series should make you excited, because this is the NIP that we were promised. This is the NIP that actually exists. Like, this year has been so disappointing from NIP compared to what you expect from a roster of this caliber, that's why I'm so hype about the singular gank from Aki. It's not about necessarily how insane of a play it is. It's the fact that Aki is making an insane early game play. You know, he's actually being proactive. He's finding a window to gank as well. Like, that is extremely positive for NIP. Tangyuan's level 6. Okay, Rookie hit 6. Instantly ults in. He ulted, so his Q2 didn't hit. Rookie. Clearly Rookie. He's out of mana. This is not necessarily a good fight for NIP. He doesn't have flash. Rookie, man. That was a disaster. That was an absolute disaster. Ming even gets away. Rookie just completely fucked that up. Shanji, that's 1v3. Oh boy. Oh, he flashes for it. Gets out. Turret hits. Okay, he's still going to go down. 2-0 trying to deny the counter damage from Tangyuan. Shanji, that was a little much. That was a little much. But they did kill Wei, so it's Drake. I don't really know. I don't really know if this was good from NIP, to be honest, but yeah. The dive from Shanji was interesting. He obviously thought Wei had stuck around or something. Like, Wei walked across a ward. Rookie should know that Wei is in here. He must have been looking elsewhere, but that is not... That's just not acceptable. And then, so yeah, here, Wei literally walks past the minion wave, so Shanji also should know that the whole team is there. Cannon is surviving. No! The caster minion betrayed him in the end. Okay, Aki just about gets the chickens. Tangyuan, nice try. So, Rookie is ahead despite a weird bit of brain lag going on for him in the mid lane. We've got a minor lead for Photic. He's like 5 CS up. Well, 7 CS, let's be honest. I can count. I don't know why I said 5. But I expect that lead to build now. It starts to pressure the turret plays potentially. Level 6 on Photic, so if LWX and Ming step out of position, there is big all-in potential. They call them Dudu, and Edu, which is Ed, and Eddie. Nice. That's cool. I mean, Ed, and Eddie was an idea that was kind of floated in the Western community, but I mean, you can't really say Western in that context, can you? Because Brazil is obviously in the West, but yeah. Ed, and Eddie was sort of toyed with. I like just calling them the Grubs. I feel like they are Grubs. Grubs is a fun name anyway. None of the other names have really hit for me. Kevin's, Kevin's really doesn't do anything for me. I don't get why the Kevin's thing happened. I know it's like a meme and whatever, but I don't know. Shelly just like hit, you know? When Shelly happened, that just hit home. Whereas none of the names for Grubs have like hit home for me. That's the only difference right now. Okay, Aki sees an angle, goes for the other 2 Grubs. Might be able to get... I think it's too late, right, to get 6 Grubs? Is it 5-minute respawn on Grubs? If it is, it's too late. I think it is. Yeah, so it will be Herald. So it's only 3 Grubs this game. At least NIP get those. I'll be happy with that, I suppose. Okay, Shanji. No flash. No flash for Wei either. Recalling away. He spent a lot of time here. I don't think he's going to get anything. Shanji playing very respectfully up top. And recall committed by Wei. So, reset there. He moves back to the bottom side of the map. Shanji will be able to stay and catch this wave. Need a Grubs plushie. That's actually a really good idea. That is that's $1 million idea right there. Riot, someone hire this man. Luna Day, you just found yourself a job in the Riot Games merchandise department. Congratulations. Oh, good charm from Rookie. Good dodge on the lightning. Okay. Rookie's back. We had a momentary lapse during the laning phase, but he's back. He's doing okay. Sell them separately too, yeah. Good idea. Hang on. Aki. Oh no. Oh no. Photic can maybe turn this. Take damage. Aki way oversteps. Complete disrespect. Bit of a disaster. Yeah, you could sell the Grubs as like individual plushies, right? And when you buy your 5th and your 6th Grub, you get a little Void Bite with it too. There you go, Riot. I expect 10%. And chat, you guys could definitely have some percentage too. I'm very generous and good at sharing. I don't think I'm going to get 10%, you know. Aki just not realizing Wei was there. I mean, Wei didn't really have anywhere else to be. They still get the Drake. Just comes back on respawn. Okay, play on Tangyuan. Charm didn't hit, but I don't know if it's going to matter. Chuo just has so much CC. Just smashes it. So 2 Drakes. Mountain Soul as well, which really helps with scaling for Shanji. Makes Renekton that bit tankier. Same for Zhuo. Makes it that much harder to deal with them in the later game fights. I will say the pace of this one is a lot slower, and that definitely favors RNG. This doesn't feel like the snowball of the last game. Then again, it was quite a slow early game and then really picked up, so maybe it can still happen. Rookie is getting ahead once again, not quite ahead to the level that he was in the previous game. Okay. Breathe jumps in to try and all in. Photic just fucking flies across the map. Oh, Shanji's gonna get caught here. Nyan face checking, but has slice and dice. Walks away. Okay, hooking from Zhuo. TPs from both other solo laners, so it's going to be 3v4. No, Aki arrives as well. It's going to be a pick onto the Alistair. He's still going, though. Ming is just invincible. 1-for-1 now. Shanji tanking on the front line. Flashes away. Oh, as Rookie went in. Spirit Rush gets him out. Breathe has dived a little deep for this one. Shanji goes back in onto Wei. The W and gets the kill as well. Walks away with his life. Rookie should have Charm any second now. RNG have to respect it. And Photic's even roamed up as well. Man, what a fight. Shanji. 3-1 now. Oh, Breathe's been spotted. They don't know Rookie's here. Bolt dodge trump. Charm lands. W's in. Beautiful from the NIP solo laners. This is it. This is the NIP we've been waiting for. Yes. Okay, Rookie forced to flash. Nice roam from Ming there. Shanji gets out too. Resets across the board. This could be a Herald angle from RNG. I think even though they get the extra pick, NIP have kind of overstayed now to try and get that pick. And it gives a tempo advantage to RNG. I don't know if they're confident that they could just rush it, though. You see Photic making a beeline back towards this top side. Aki's in the area, too, so they decide they're just going to clear downwards. This should be Herald for NIP in the end. So, they start off onto Shanji. I kind of half expected him to just dominus and commit to the play, but waits for the team. Rookie comes in. I mean, Ming is just invincible already. It takes him so long to kill him. The fact that Shanji flashes out as Rookie's got in there as well just about gets away. But great opportunity from Shanji. 4-1 on the Renekton. In case Renekton wasn't a strong enough early champion already, he is now terrifying. And the static shift from Photic, so he can contest mid lane Prio. This is one of the reasons for Zeri as well, by the way. I know I was talking about Jinx previously and how it outranges. Zeri doesn't outrange necessarily, but what Zeri can do is contest mid Prio against Smolder because she builds static shift first. It gives you that extra wave clear. One of the biggest things that Smolder brings to the table in the mid game is you have insane wave clear. You often can get mid Prio, which is kind of disgusting for a scaling champion. Zeri having static shiv and having tools in her own kit to try and all in a Smolder if Smolder tries to fight for Prio too aggressively means that you can contest a lot harder in the mid game. Whereas Jinx doesn't necessarily have those tools to, unless Smolder like walks into a zap or something, there's not really much of a way for Jinx to get onto a Smolder in the same way that Zeri can. Whereas Zeri, if you're Zeri, right, Smolder walks up to the wave and is alone, you can stand here, zip over the wall. Okay, well, the camera moved. You can stand here in this pocket. Here, here. Fuck's sake. You can stand. He does. He does. Stand where? Here, here. And zip over and potentially all in. Anyway, moving on. Rookie gets a charm. Bit of damage onto Ming. Not bad, not bad. Drake is up. Third Drake of the game. NIP really want to try and threaten Soul. Again, like Milky Way said in that interview that we translated. Check it out on Twitter, by the way, if you want to go see that interview. It's my most recent tweet. At Hey Munchables on Twitter. Go follow. Anyway, like Milky Way said in said interview, One way to play around Smolder is to rush Drakes early, get an Elder Dragon early on in the game, as early as you can find, basically. Shanji. This is a hell of a flank. I think he's just going to have to recall here. I'm not sure that there is a big fight angle. But mid-tier 1 taken using Herald. That'll be the third Drake as well. Yeah, Shanji did end up going for the recall. Shanji is so fucking weird to watch, man. I feel like every single game is a weird game from Shanji. It's so funny, though. 3,500 lead for NIP. So far, so good. Even denying the chickens. Thing takes a chunk. I don't really think there's a fight angle here for NIP. But top tier 1 taken. Mid tier 1 taken. What is next? And as of right now, it's not a perfect game in terms of kills, but RNG have not taken a single objective across the map. No towers, no grubs, no heralds, no dragons. Certainly no barons. Here we go. Dive in the bottom side. Easily done. Rookie tanking the tower there as well, so Aki can get out. But Zhuo is left alone underneath the tower. Charm onto Ming. Big damage. I don't think they can finish it, though. And Alistair ult. Is it not just the best ability in the game? Feels like it to me. I don't know about you guys, but it feels like it to me. Good God. He's invincible. Skill for Votic in that fight, though. He's getting really strong. This Zeri could be problematic. So let's take a look. I was kind of surprised that they committed to this dive. Great flash from Tang Yuan. Means that Rookie can't just one-shot him. He's forced out by the Spiral in Despair. Now the lockup's there onto Zhuo. Nice damage. Coming out to finish that one. So, 7-5. 4, actually close to 5,000 gold lead for NIP. They're 1-0 up in the series. And we're just diving. We're just forcing fights. I like this from NIP. They're so far ahead at this point. Zhuo was happy to tank. Rookie goes in. Bit of damage down onto way. TP behind enemy lines. LWX is currently just free firing onto Shanji. Shanji's 1v3 in the back line. And he gets a kill anyway. Oh my god, Shanji just 1v3'd them. While the rest of the team just has a fucking 4v2 to contend with. What? What? Shanji's unstoppable, dude. What the fuck is that? I mean, they did all just stand in his dominus for a very long time, but even still. Look at this. Look at... So, everyone TP's in. 4-man play on the top side from NIP. Shanji comes in on the flank. LWX is there, hitting away. Tang Yuan sees him. Ming starts getting the CC down. Shanji is like, oh, there's 3 of you? I don't care at all. Just focuses Tang Yuan. Q to finish it off. And then the Q hits all 3, so he's back to, like, full health. Man, that is just criminal. There's no way he should be allowed to get away with that play. LWX does absolutely no damage at this point. And I feel like that is a bit of a whiff from RNG for not realizing that Renekton can do that. It's 80% in favor of NIP. Good lord. Scary game for RNG. I don't think Smolder scaling is going to change anything here. NIP are so far ahead. I think this might be... Oh my god, Rookie gets rid of 2 ults with his dash. Holy shit. He still has a Spirit Rush. Could look for a Charm here. There it is. Charm onto enemy jungler. Bit of true damage in there. Aki's just watching. Threatens the dive. There we go. Underneath the tower. Spell shot to get out. Counter-Strike does hit him. Aki feared and taken down. Okay, Aki. Maybe just solo diving is a little over the top. Like, this play was great until Aki decided to go underneath the tier 2 tower. I think that percentage just suddenly started looking ever so slightly better since Aki completely sprinted the play. But hey, tier 2 taken. That's tier 2 in bot and in mid. Is Drake about to spawn? Because that makes this play even worse from Aki. So big chunk onto way. Photic flies in. Laser over. Why? Just kill Ming, man. Or go on way. Why are we diving the tower? Who is following you in there, bro? So Aki, no ultimate available as Drake's 50 angle. Okay, Aki does have his ultimate again, so he can fly into this play no matter what. Dragon down to 3k. They're just going to try and all in onto Wei here. Wei gets the smite. Oh, that's big damage. Oh, NIP. No, surely not. Shanji, you have to save the game for the whole team here. LWX the target. The stun lands. Q. Okay. Fear's not enough. Shanji, against all odds, will try and win this game. They said it wasn't possible, but Renekton is back. And this is the LPL. Shanji, you absolute fucking beast. No matter what NIP do, he will not let them throw this game. Fucking hell. 9-1. Look at his scoreline, man. 9-1. Jesus Christ, Shanji. What a monster. Just the fact that, like, NIP, a really awkward start to the play because of the previous play. Okay, Rookie Teep is in, protects the mid tower. Nicely done. That was so awkward and weird. That's such a weird fight. All right, so this is with NIP having Baron as well. They've done Baron during the previous replay. So that's part of the reason they were so late. Unless I missed something? I don't know. I'm losing track. Shanji, I mean, he just walks through them all. They use everything on him, and he just won't go down. He's just monstrous. There's no analysis to be had. He's just a fucking monster. My God, okay. Oh, yeah. RNG finally get an objective. Good spot, Luna Day. I mean, Wei didn't really steal Drake, did he? He just took Drake. Like, RNG were the ones doing Drake. NIP were late to the Drake play. In a game where they've been the ones snowballing Drakes. Pretty unfortunate. Thought they could do Baron as well. Punished as such. So I missed what happened with the Baron. That must have been... That was ages ago. Because they were doing the Baron play on the bot tier 2, right? I swear I'm going crazy. I guess that was off of the previous play where Shanji killed 3 of them by himself, right? That's when they did the Baron. I feel like I got a bit lost in the source of the Shanji play and kind of stopped thinking about League of Legends in general and started only thinking about Renekton. Which I think is reasonable in the context. Okay, 13-9. Still 8,000 gold lead. It's pretty nice for NIP. They're in a good little spot. Ooh, Rookie trying. So, Baron's up in 10 seconds. I don't know if they've cleared all vision, if there's any vision in pit, but I don't think there is any. So again, this is the way you play with RE compositions in general, but especially with Nautilus and with Nocturne. You just starve the enemy of vision. Now, granted, it's much easier for this composition to face check in than what we saw in our first series today, where it was all about Xin Zhao trying to face check. Rookie just takes the lightning bolt to try and find the charm. RNG fighting their way in. NIP back away because they want to try and... I was going to say because they want to try and fight for mid prio, but actually just backing away here. Maybe realizing Shanji's not around. And actually, I don't know if they win the fight without Shanji. Oh, this is so good. Saguin walks right into him. And in comes Aki as well. Zonya's to dodge the counter-strike. Then Oh, the flash over the wall, and he gets straight onto LWX. Oh my god, Rookie, you're just too fucking good, man. Oh, it's so clean. It's so fucking clean, dude. Oh, that was gorgeous. Thought he was dead. I thought he was going to like try and go down and get out that way, but flashes up and surprises LWX as well. Oh my god, who needs Baron? Who needs Baron? Just take the base. Okay, never mind, they're going Baron. I got too excited, but oh, man, Rookie, he's back. Ari's in the meta. It's not just Azir every game. He can actually do things. Oh, and it's Ari when Ari's actually an assassin again, actually does damage again. Feels like I'm French right now, and I'm currently midway through the Renaissance, you know? Feels like I'm discovering just beautiful things on my screen. That damage, man. Just one combo, and Aki can slide in. And then here, LWX is kind of caught out by himself because the plays start behind him. And I've talked about this on stream before. This is like Smolder's worst nightmare, is finding these flank angles. Like, so I wasn't sure what was happening. You remember I was saying they were backing off to fight for mid-prior, then they didn't fight for mid-prior. They kind of just conceded river. I thought that was like kind of a misstep from NIP. It was actually literally them setting up for Rookie's flank. They concede the mid-prio and river control because Rookie is already behind, and it sets up for RNG to essentially move in front of Rookie. So it was actually really smart from NIP to like give RNG the way into their jungle so that Rookie gets the flank. Now, I will say it could go a little awkward if Ming moves in or if Wei moves in to try and clear instead of Tang Yuan just walking in by himself on the blue buff, but they didn't really suspect anything was happening, and I don't blame them. Really nice flank from Rookie. This was a good game from NIP because we saw a big mistake in the mid game from Aki when they were pushing the tier 2. We saw a messy early game as well, and they've still come out on top. It's really, really important that NIP can win these kinds of games, because I feel like these kinds of games is where things start to go a little bit sideways for them, and then they just kind of throw and they get messy, and then they just lose track of everything. It all just goes wonky from that point. I feel like this is a really, really good, confident win for NIP over a team that's been on the upswing recently as well. I'm really, really glad to see NIP playing like this. Chanji as well, by the way, just magnificent game. Absolutely magnificent game. It should be unlosable. Guys, it should be unlosable. Repeat after me. It should be unlosable. NIP cannot lose from this position. Say it with me. NIP cannot lose from this position. We have to will it into existence. NIP cannot lose from this position. This is an unlosable position for NIP. All they have to do is not throw. Come on, NIP. If you throw this game, I will lose all my faith for playoffs. Oh, nice charm onto LWX. Oh, the laser. Kind of chunking at this point. Rookie has one more Spirit Rush to get back out. I wasn't sure if he'd miscounted that then. That'd be a hell of a bit of miscounting if you can't get to 3. This is... It sounds weird to say, but Ari Zeri is kind of a poke comp. Like, the lasers on top of the charms and everything, that laser does massive damage, actually. The one problem they've got is Photic doesn't have any lifesteal. Maybe he has some from his runes, but certainly doesn't have any significant lifesteal in the lane. Not even Bro could throw this game. Are we talking Lil Bro, or are we talking the team in LCK? Oh, Nocturnal used to try and threaten. I mean, we didn't have a... They need to sync up the waves, man. They need to let the top wave sit there for a minute while the mid wave catches up. Oh yeah, Reckline in chat. Reckline? Same wavelength, mate. I don't know why they're just kind of clearing minion waves and then staring at the towers. Like, it's not like you can really siege with Zeri, so... If they time the waves better, I feel like they can take a second inhib there, but they're just going to reset and... Baron's up in a minute. Guys, dare I say it? This might be an Elder flip angle. This might be an Elder flip angle. This is an unlosable game. This is an unlosable game. This is an unlosable game. Will it into existence, guys. This is an unlosable position for NIP. There's no universe where an Elder flip happens and Wei steals it with Smite and then they lose the game with double Elder. It's just, there's no way that can happen. It's not possible. This is an unlosable game, and NIP are a top team. NIP are a top team. Guys, we got to channel it into existence. NIP are a top team. NIP are a top team. NIP are a top team. NIP don't just flip this fucking Elder for no reason. Okay. Baron acquired, apparently. Nope, Baron's not even up. Observer's baiting me. I had my eyes closed while I was willing things into existence. Okay. We're setting up in the jungle once again. Elder is up in 40 seconds. NIP cannot afford to stick around on Baron for a long time, or they will lose Elder Dragon for it. Charm doesn't hit. Contest comes in. Oh, what a hook! Straight onto Tangyuan. That's huge. Tangyuan surely dies here. Shanji's on the back line. They're trying to finish LWX. He's still going, though. Oh, Aki doesn't have the damage. Shanji does. Woo. Thank God for Shanji. Thank God for Shanji. That's all I'll say. Fantastic fight. Once again from Shanji. LWX nearly survived that. I was real scared that that was going to start to turn, but the dive buddy combo from Shanji and Aki. That was totally under control. No worries whatsoever for NIP. Really, really clean win. No issues whatsoever. Totally unlosable game, as I said many times. We're definitely not worried at all. This is probably the best team of the LPL, right, guys? Right? Yeah, no issues whatsoever. Woo. Okay. Hey, at the end of the day, actually still a good game for NIP. I'm a little concerned that they don't know how to sync up waves, but overall, 2 games beating Smolder. I feel like it's a solid showing. It's a solid showing. Comprehensively beating RNG. Wow, 2-2-0s today. I bet my parents were watching this stream, and I bet they're rejoicing. I have to go and help move furniture now. That's the next thing on my agenda for today. DIY time. Exactly, dude. Exactly. We're moving furniture in today. There's a big birthday party happening on Saturday, so we've got to get everything ready by then. I'm going to wait for MVP before we call things. Doesn't look like Jest is online today, though, so we won't be able to translate the interview. We'll take a look at the highlights. And we'll take a look at the Shanji MVP because he fucking deserves it. Oh wow, short stream today. Almost 4 hours, not far off. I mean, the fact that it's less than 4 hours for 2 series is kind of insane. Yeah, they were decent games. That was a fun series to watch, actually. And I feel like... Oh, I need to choose my outcome. NIP, again, 2-0. Confident 2-0. I'm really excited about this team. If they can play like that, please, God, play like that. I feel like they are a contender. They're definitely still top 6 for me. It's just, I don't know if they can beat FPX. I don't think they can, to be honest. I don't think they can beat the top teams right now. But they're showing that they, have the ability to. Okay, rookie 500 victories. I'm gonna tweet that. I'm gonna tweet that.
9年过去了 ，Rookie 依然能保持这样好的一个手感，这样高竞技水准的一个表现吧，确实太难得了。这场比赛我觉得也是给汤圆上课的，对吧？
这感觉有点被爆了，这2场比赛
有点被 gap 了，对吧？这个没话说呀。这主要 Rookie 这个狐狸很夸张，你看他这个每把伤害提，哎，当然哦，这把其实山鸡表现也很好，对吧？
这把 MVP 有点难给，我说实话。
真有点难给。
就如果 Rookie 没有蹲草那波，我感觉这把3级 B MVP 了。
Yeah.
这得思考一下。
I think it would be a solid rookie MVP shout if he didn't have the terrible play in River for the early Drake, and if Shanji hadn't literally gone fully insane. Shanji was so monstrous in this game. I don't think there's even a remote conversation for any other player. Even though Rookie played well, I don't think it matters at all because Shanji was just on another level. Shanji just completely fucking everyone. Oh, hydrate in chat too. Splurging my winning. Delicious. Wait, didn't he say Shanji is over? I didn't say anything. Luckily for me, none of it was live on the internet. So, we've got away with it, boys. We've got away with it. Thankfully, Shanji doesn't speak English, so he didn't hear me talking. And Shanji's just a monster in this one. I want to take a closer look at this fight because I feel like I didn't really get a good look. Ah, so Ming set up for Breathe to try and carry on the top. Yeah, it's a like river, Baron River towards mid. This flank was great from Rookie. I think it's the next fight we'll see is the one that I want to take another look because it felt like LWX was maybe going to get away. Beautifully done. Great ult from 12 as well to follow up on Rookie. Lovely. Lovely. What is this play? I don't even remember this play. When did that happen? Right, so hook on Tang Yuan, ult on Tang Yuan. We use a lot to get Tang Yuan at the start of the fight, which I don't know if that's good or not. So then LWX kiting Aki. Aki gets a lot of damage down. The fear is there, and Shanji double dashes. Okay. I was a little nervous when they used everything on Tang Yuan, but they're okay. They're okay.
就感觉这把确实在中路的差距上，我认为还是比较明显的。汤圆明显还是这个经验有所欠缺吧。然后第一波阵亡之后，他自己的一个比赛的状态就变得比较差。
对，但不得不说，汤圆这个异化式是有说法的。感觉第一把这个真不该拿那个天启者的，那天启者更隐身了。你看这把前期被抓，但是感觉汤圆这个
团战有用，
团战他的输出 AOE 是打满的。
是的，这个没毛病。 最后看这把的 MVP 啊，还是给到了山鸡的鳄鱼，没问题啊，12-1-3，主要这个鳄鱼好久没见这种鳄鱼了，
数据太好了。
他主要每波，我记得他有一段时间他那个战绩是9-1-0，就他每一波其实没有受到队友太多的帮助，然后就在后排在那边搅局游龙。
Thank you.
山鸡也是本赛季的第5个 MVP 了。
My lovely wife just brought me some lunch. Delicious. Looks like fajitas. I'm excited. Okay, Shanji does get our MVP. Good job, Shanji. That is going to be that. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you like the streams, if you... Oh, another hydrate. Wait, I think I already did that one. You get a bonus slurp. yeah, if you like the streams, please do follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, all of that good stuff. I really do appreciate every little helps with the likes and the follows and all of that kind of stuff, so I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for the gifted subs today as well. We had kind of an insane amount. We had Doc Shamrock gifted 5, MVG Harambo gifted 5 as well. And then Prime from Liquid Aleko and from Fenster, full sub as well. So thank you so much, guys. Donations as well from Paralad and from Anthony Para. A couple of super chats. Fucking awesome day. Thank you so much, everyone. I really appreciate the support. It really does make a difference. I feel like people hear streamers say that and kind of think it's just people just saying it, you know, but it really, really does mean the world to me that you guys support me in the way that you do. It's much appreciated. I'm gonna see if anyone's
AC
doing anything. Okay. Nymera is gonna go. Nymera is VOD reviewing G2 versus Fnatic. So let's go give him a raid. So everyone on YouTube, this is a Twitch raid. So I don't know. I don't think I can do that on YouTube, but I will do it on Twitch. I don't know what his Twitch channel is called. Oh, it's Nymera_. So let's get in chat. Let's spam some of the Munchables emotes as well. Say hello to him. Show him some appreciation for all of the content he's been doing. He's been grinding out content recently. So let's go say hello. Thank you everyone for watching. And I will see you tomorrow morning. I'm off to go move some furniture. Bye.